Cause like you gotta understand, bro. Like with D2 and D1, like I get asked this question a lot. Like my first year at D2, from my freshman year all the way to my last year there, I've been to the NCAA tournament all 4 years, even minus COVID when COVID happened, but we still made it. That's a fact. So like I made it to the tournament every year, but with D1 it's different. Like every team I've been on, I led them to success. Like this is me humbly speaking. Like I led each and every team that I've been on to success. How am I not a leader? I'm just asking the question, like, how am I not a leader? Like, people don't understand that, bro. And I was prepared to do actually at D2. I ain't care. Like, this is where I'm a person where I start from is where I'm going to finish. Like, that's how I rock. Where I start is how I'm going to finish.
What's good? It's your boy Neil.
JP.
You're not tuning in with Southern Moves Podcast. Today I got the Mount Vernon Rays guard. First team All NEC. 3-team first team. First team All ECC. Second team All ECC. ECC Rookie of the Year. 2,000 point scorer. 1,500 points with St. Thomas Aquinas. 615 with FDU. Played under Bob Semino under Mount Vernon High School. And played Riverside. Demetre Roberts. Talk to me.
What's going on? I'm here, man.
Not much.
What's good? What's good?
It's good. So before we get to know Meech the athlete, we need to know Meech the person. So what was your upbringing like growing up in Mount Vernon?
Oh well, so I ain't really, I came from the Bronx, so I spent half of my life in the Bronx.
What part?
Katona.
So I moved to Mount Vernon when I was 10. You know what I mean? So my upbringing was it was rough a little bit. It was a little rough. Single parent, no father. But I stick with basketball, man. Basketball been my escape. So I'm just sticking with it.
That's cool. And how was it like having the ball in your hands? Like was it a part of not just only like your upbringing? Did it help you like make sure like you was focused in your own way of life or?
Yeah, because, obviously the environment that you're around, you can only adapt to it, But, with the people I had around me, like my cousin was the first one to put a basketball in my hand. So, I stuck with that. And, that's the only thing I knew. So, and once I seen the positivity that come out of it, it's just, why not stick with it? So, and I'm here, so.
A lot of people had a ball in their hands, but when did you know, like, yo, I'm going to take this to the next level? Because a lot of people say they want to play basketball. Niggas can't shoot a shot for their day in their life. So when did you know, like, yo, I could take this to the next level?
To be honest, this is why I got the guys with me. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I knew probably like after seventh grade year, like, cause you gotta understand when I moved to Mount Vernon when I was in 5th grade. 5th grade, I missed the tryouts because I missed the date. 6th grade, it's so crazy because now that I really think about it, it was like I was talking to myself the other day. Like I kind of got set up my 6th grade year. Like I was supposed to try out. For my actual age. I actually trying out for the bigger 17. You know what I mean? So
you talking about the AAU, the Mount Vernon,
right? So, cause I ain't gonna say his name, but he cut me. He cut me my 6th grade year. So I had to lie. I lied to my mother about that shit. I mean, excuse my language, but, I had to lie to my mother. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, like, I lied to my mother about it. You know what I mean? So, and then when I was 7th grade, I tried out. And I still wasn't good. I almost got cut. Like, and the coach that was coaching that year, I call him my father now, but he almost cut me too. So, and then obviously with them, like, I met them my 7th grade year. So it was like they already had experience, like, playing. This is when I found out, like, the difference between organized basketball and unorganized basketball. So, like, I'm playing in the parks with no structure, no refs. You know what I mean? I'm just out there getting gritty. They know the fundamentals of it. They win championships. Like, they know how to set screens, charges. I got there. I didn't know how to do nothing. Like, you know what I mean? So, but, obviously, I kept working. And then, after that year, I kept working hard. And then that 8th grade year was like, shit, I just started seeing improvements. And I'm like, man, I could do something with this, so I just stuck with it.
You mentioned about like having like a great circle around you, like how important it is to like make sure like they like guide your every single step throughout your way when it comes to like basketball, life in general? Like, how important is it for you?
I feel like it's very important. You know, obviously, you know, you want to have a great circle around you. You don't want to have a bad crowd around you. So that makes you do bad things. You know, the circle I got with me, around me is. So I had the same circle since I moved out here. I mean, it ain't changed. It ain't never gonna change. So that's what we know.
And they in the background like, yeah, nigga, y'all niggas better not do nothing.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's why I brought them with me. That's why I brought them with me.
Now, so I remember you was talking about like family, and I was watching an interview not too long ago, and I realized you talked about the importance of family. So how important family means to you?
Man, family to me is the world. Means the world. You know, I think I mean, you need your family to you know, to excel. In my opinion, you know, like I said, I brought the guys with me. Like once I call you a brother, you a brother. Like, okay, if we got the different mothers, different fathers, like you're in the family now. You know what I'm saying? So with them, you know, obviously, you know, my mom, my dad, you know, like my dad, like I feel like the relationship I got with my dad is like no other, in my opinion. Like, if you want to talk about it, like that's not really my blood dad. Like, that's just somebody that seen potential in me and you know, and showed me different aspects, and not just basketball, just life in general. So, you know, and with him, shit, I got 3 more brothers to look after, and I got 2 more brothers on my mom's side. So, you know, and I'm the oldest, so you know, I just gotta keep working. I ain't gonna stop.
It's good. That's good to have that because like it shows that you're like, you know, the role model and like the mentor towards your family and all that type of stuff. So how is it important to uphold that image for your family?
Yeah, that just I think God that happened to me, because like now that it gives me another reason to not take nothing for granted, because I know, like, obviously I'm the oldest, so whatever I do is going to affect them. So, you know, if I could keep succeeding and opening doors for them, why not? So I think that means the world to me.
It's facts.
So one thing I realized with watching a game, I remember like being a youngin, like watching all the Mount Vernon versus New Rochelle games. Not only Mount Vernon versus New Rochelle, but Mount Vernon White Plains. That was a goodie. And not only that, like watching you play in the pound. Shout out to my boy Fred in the background. You know the vibes with that. You play with a killer be killed mentality. So like, how did you develop that mindset?
Well, I always been overlooked. You know, that's obvious. You know, just like I said, I trust my work ethic. You know, I believe don't nobody work harder than me. You know, so you know, I just make sure I just have that. You know, whether I'm in the game, practice, wherever I'm at, you know, I just try to remind myself that. And you know, like I said, in high school, you know, high school was normal. I wasn't the ranked kid, and I didn't have scholarships waiting for me. You know, so you know, it is what it is. It's life. Stuff like that happens. You know, just keep working. That's all I did.
So, before you ask you a question, was there any like besides you getting cut by your coach, was there a time where you've been underlooked, and has that ever affected you? Obviously, haven't affected you because you got up to this point, but name a time where it was like you was overlooked, whether by someone that you love, coach, etc. Talk to me.
Like I said, I ain't gonna say no names, but he know it.
You can say names.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
You don't gotta play that.
He know who he is, man. But I mean, I ain't the type to, you know this and none. But you know, shout out to him or whatever. But you know, yeah, he did bad. He did bad of cutting me that year. Like I said, man, I feel like I was set up that year. Like that, I really thought about it. Like, cause I wasn't supposed to try out for that team. So, you know, like I said, shit like that happens. You know, but it only made me push harder though. Like, so, you know, I ain't really tripping about it. You know, that made me work harder, and you know, I'm here now. So, you know,
it wasn't really a loss. Like, it was basically like a lesson. You know, like honestly, like in life, like you just have to like. If you stuck like in the L and all that type of stuff, like you gotta change that L into a lesson. Like, how did that made you like learn about yourself, like change your outlook in life and all that type of stuff? So, when was it a time where the most humbling experience like changed your outlook of not only just basketball, but just like life in general?
Most humbling. I can't even think of one, to be honest. What y'all think? States? Definitely.
Nah, y'all senior year was stacked. I ain't even gonna
Nah,
lie.
yeah.
Junior, was it? Y'all went 23. It was when y'all went 23-3. What was that?
I think that was our junior. Yeah, that was our junior.
That was stacked.
Yeah.
Want no part.
I'd probably say most humbling was the car accident. Yeah, I think it was the car accident. I was in a car accident with them. What was that, like 4 or 5 years ago? Yeah, 2016. We got into a car accident. Like, shit, we just blessed to be here. That's all I'm gonna say. But I think that was the most humbling. You know what's so crazy about it? I had a game that next day.
Damn.
Yeah, we had a
On
game.
The next. Damn.
Yeah, 8 o'clock in the morning. We had a
Don't
game.
stop.
We had a game that next day. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I think that right there, like that made me like, nah, I can't take this life shit for granted at all. Like, I think that was the most humbling thing that happened, though, for sure.
With also another thing as well, right? So I see you have a ferocious style of play. So like, what players, whether that's in a higher level, people that you know and like you admire, like if that makes any sense.
I'll say Kemba.
Kemba Walker.
Yeah, Kemba Walker.
That's a slept on.
You know what's,
Kemba Walker.
I was
That's
gonna
slept
say
on
IT.
as hell.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
Kemba.
say IT.
Yeah, for sure IT. But like if it was if I had a chance to pick between IT and Kemba, I'm picking Kemba.
Kemba's tough.
Like Kemba, like you ask any New York City guard, like they'll say Kemba. Like I see why y'all, no disrespect to Isaiah Thomas, like I know why y'all say that, but you know, like if you ask any New York City guard, like any New York guard, period, like everybody look up to Kemba, like because Kemba was that Kemba was that guy, like you know Kemba was that guy, so you know, that's why I still look up to him. If you ask me, yeah.
That's crazy because Kemba, he doesn't live too far from where like when grandma
grandma and shit. But
damn.
all right, so you played. Talk to me about the AAU circuit as a basketball player. So like, what a lot of people don't realize with playing organized basketball. Some people just think, all right, you know what, the high school level is just, we just gonna play the high school level without just playing AAU, getting your name out there. How important is it to get your name out there as a player?
I feel like, well, I think it's changed now, but like before, I think it was a huge thing to do. Obviously, if you wanted to play at the next level, and then getting your name out there, I think, you know, I had a couple players that was around me that was able to, you know, expand just off playing AAU, having like good. It also matters on what team you play on, in my opinion. You know, just having good guys around you, because I think, in my opinion, some guys like to, you know, screw you over. Just to screw you over just for the fun.
And
of
if
it.
I'm not mistaken, you played Riverside, right? You played Riverside?
I played Riverside and I played Rennes, but y'all know how that go. I'm a Riverside dude, to be honest. Yeah.
Was there like a player, it could be from high school, collegiate, whatever, that made you want to like, nah, I gotta get to the gym?
What's your thing?
It could be anybody. It could be a person
like,
from high school. It could be a practice player. It could be a NBA player. Like, as soon as when that person like hit the shot, a dunk, you was like, nah, this nigga's not gonna do that. I gotta get to the gym. I gotta get to my bag. Like that. Like, who was that person?
That's hard.
That is a hard question. I'm really thinking about
Really?
it.
Because some people,
I didn't think
I
only
never
person
really
that
thought
can make
about
you want to
that.
go to the gym is you, really.
That's a fact. I never really
Okay.
thought
Like,
of that.
the
But
man
that's a
in the
different
mirror.
mentality.
Could it be someone that was older than him?
Yeah, it could be someone that influence. It could be whether if that's an influence,
true.
but like,
Because in hindsight, y'all ask him who was the first nigga to bust your ass.
First person.
You want to go with self-reflect.
Yeah.
So it could be, you know, in this game.
I never really, but I
Yeah.
had a long. I never. Who?
This is the first because like Meech
that's
used to
really-
bust people's.
That's
ass.
really a hard.
Like, it's
that's
like-
really a hard
like, that's
question.
different.
That's really, I
It's
ain't gonna lie.
very different.
That's really a
Yeah.
hard question. I mean, when we
Shit.
like when we was young, yeah, I had another bro named Reem. He was like our best. Like he was like our best player. Like even before I got there, he was like the best player. Like from what I heard. And when I got there, I seen him from my own eyes. Like he used to kick our ass. I ain't gonna lie. But besides, I don't know. I'll probably say Jabari.
Okay.
Probably. I could say Jabari. When he was like in college, you know, he's college and come back in the summer and hoop. I'll probably say Jabari.
Yeah.
I'll probably say
Scary
Jabari. Yeah. Now that this is the first time
Scary.
that's the first time somebody asked you this question. I really never thought about it. I'll probably say nah.
You ain't never sparred against Josh?
Not Josh. Nah. To be honest, no. So, Frag, press big Frag, Isaiah Cousins.
So now, boom, right? So now I'm gonna go from childhood to high school, right? Playing under one of the best coaches in New York State, Bob Cimino. Talk to me about being under his tutelage and learning the game from him. Like, talk to me about that.
I think, to be honest, I think the reason why I was able to have a good college career was because of that guy. You know, I think, and not just me, but like all the alumni that went through Mount Vernon High School that played for him, you know, was able to have good college careers because of that man. I think he prepared us. He prepared us since we first made the team. You know, everything, like when we were in college, like, and you see certain drills that we do in college, and it's like, oh, I'm already familiar to this because
Cimino had me.
Think about it. Yeah. Cimino had me doing this, so you know, I don't have a good college career without that man. And you know, like I said, I made varsity when I was 9th grade. So
how was them practice like?
Nah.
Though? Like, I don't think niggas understand.
I bet you suicide was killing you.
we talking about
like we talking about
high school or college?
No, high school. Like them practices. You know how many people you had on your team?
College might be different.
It was competitive, but it was fun. Like it made another reason to. It was
Jason.
Fun.
You had.
It was fun. It was fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Now we go back to your question.
Yeah.
Jay.
For real?
Jay.
That ass?
Yeah, Jay. We had a lot. We had a
He
lot
can
of.
shoot.
I ain't gonna lie. We had a lot of.
But you guys.
My son got pill. I ain't
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Like, that team had killers.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm mad. I forgot about Jay. Yeah, nah, Jay for sure.
All right.
Jay for sure. We almost fought. I swear to God, we almost fought.
How was on like the practice? So you said it was more fun. Like it was never a time like
Nah, it was days where fighting is normal. Like if you want to talk about it, but like it made it another reason why you want to practice though. Like you know how some people don't want to be at practice because like I don't think that was the case for us. Like you know, but it was competitive for the most part. But like I said, we like being around each other. Especially that 2017 year, like that 2017 year, you could tell. That's why we won states.
So you guys was focusing on a brand of like ball movement, making sure that everybody gets touches, and just keeping like the good spirits alive when it comes to practice.
Yeah, even for 2017, like we all That's why I think we won for the most part because we all cared about each other. Like we didn't really care about who was scoring, like who was the main guy. Like everybody ate that year, and you know that's why we won. So
that's why they all.
And then like
Killing
I don't even think people understand. I don't want people to underestimate it, but like even being under the limelight, like you got low HUD, Super 7. You got being Super 7. Not only that, like being ranked like top 10 in the state. Like, it's certain pressure. How was you able to, like, there's always that saying, pressure the bust pipes that make diamonds. How'd you make your diamonds? You know what I'm saying?
can I ask you a question?
Got you.
I was ranked top 10 in the state.
No, I'm talking about the Mount Vernon.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Nah, I got my whole, I
I didn't know that.
I'm talking about Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon. the team in general. But then you're a part of the team, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, yeah. I ain't.
And then not only that, you were Super 7. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So like that's and you got if you from Westchester, the ladies is gonna dig it. You get what I'm saying? You walk down class. They like, let me do your homework for you.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, nah.
They're like, yo, Meech, when's your next game? You know what I'm saying? Type, but like, talk to me about.
Nah.
A lot of people bust around, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah, I understand. Nah, yeah. To be honest, because with Coach Amino, like he been doing this for years. Like it wasn't nothing new to him, so he knew how to handle it. Like, so we just went off of him, and you know, like we didn't care about rankings. So that shouldn't mean nothing. It's just a number. So you know, we didn't really care about that.
And it goes to your question. It goes. I'm gonna reverse the question. Obviously, when I was doing my research, you weren't ranked. So like you weren't ranked. So people get motivation from that. How did you gain your motivation from not being ranked? And you know what? I'm going to stack to play D2 ball and kill. Averaging 16. I got your stats right here. You average 16, 3, and 4 on 42% from the field and 35% from 3. So like, how did you gain that motivation? How did you gain that, you know, that confidence that, you know what, forget about the rankings. It's all about what I do on the court now.
Well, like I said before, like just trusting your work and believing in yourself. Like, I mean, I think I think most kids go through it now. Like, and I think they're starting to see it now. As like, you know, trusting your path, like, don't mean that's the ending goal. Like, when I came out of high school, I had one offer, and that was from my coach that I ended with. So, and he was a Division II coach, and that was my first offer. And he offered me my junior year of high school. So, you know, and I left out of high school with that only one offer. So, you know, like I went D2 for 4 years. And like I said, but even before, like when I was in high school, like obviously I didn't want to go there. No, I didn't want to go there. Obviously, every kid's dream is to go Division I out of high school. Like, I didn't have the opportunity to. So, you know, no coaches were calling. He was the only coach that really cared for real. So, you know, like I said, I just did what I had to do. Like my dad worked me out. I worked out like 4 or 5 times a day. So, you know, like I trust my work. You know, and I went D2 for 4 years, and you know it paid off. And then, you know, God worked in mysterious ways. He get a job at Division I. So, and then, you know, with COVID happening, you know, everybody get an extra year. So, you know, obviously I had that year to go Division I. You know,
and the rest is history.
The rest is history. So, you know, I can't.
So like the transition from St. Thomas
Aquinas
to FDU, was the transition easy? Was like hard for you to, like, you know, to adjust to FDU's, like, you know, system at play? Was it?
It wasn't easy, but it was easy to adjust, but it wasn't easy because, like, if you look at, obviously, you know, D2 and D1, you know, the pace is very different. Division I is fast paced. D2. The way we played at Division II, we played fast paced, but we usually play teams that would like to play slow pace and, you know, whatnot. But, you know, with Division I, like, obviously it's different competition. You know, you got size. You know, you got, you know, bigs, and D2 is like 6'4", 6'5". That's your average 5-man. And, you know, in Division I, you average if y'all want 7, 8 and shit. So, you know,
demigods, like, and all
obviously, that. So obviously, you know, that, you know, just adjusting was the, you know, probably like the main part of it. But the competition was, for sure.
It's cool.
Yeah. So for people like me, I'm not really a baller. So right?
Yeah, he's
so like
lying
talk to
now.
Me. That's
lying.
But talk to me about, like, do you ever get like game day jitters? I mean, me for say I get game day jitters. That's why I listen. I listen to like a lot of R&B music to get out of my game day jitters. Aaliyah, shout out to Aaliyah. I love you. Ashanti, things like that. So, who are the people that you're listening to during game day?
Shit, I listen to him. I listen to Meech. I listen to Surf.
Yo.
I listen to Surf, yeah.
The Desperado album.
Yeah, I listen to surf.
What's your favorite surf song?
At my mother's house. At my mother's house. I ain't gonna lie, that shit might change though. I ain't gonna lie, that shit might change. He keep dropping some shit, man. So yeah, for right now it's at my mother's house though. Yeah. And Free the Way though.
Not Cold Winners. Cold Winners.
Yeah, Cold Winners for sure. Yeah, Cold Winners for sure.
I like Pose. I like. There's a couple.
He got some
answers.
shit.
Like,
He got some shit, but
Shout out to
yeah.
Surf.
G Herbo. I listen to Herb. I don't really like listening to little slow mo. No, not really. Not on game days. No.
So now, like, do you have a game day routine? Like, all right, you know what? We getting peanut butter and jelly. Like, this day, yo, you know what? I need my right sock and my left sock to be black and white. Like,
you know what's so crazy? I just had this conversation the other day with one of my teammates. Like, he said I'm weird. I don't eat before game days.
Oh, because your body gets tired, or
I don't eat before game days.
Really?
Nah.
You don't eat
So you
before
basically
game day?
fast.
I don't
Basically
eat.
fast.
No water, no.
Nah. I'm
Oh,
drinking.
I'm
Like, I'm
saying,
drinking water and stuff
I'm
like
like,
that.
yeah.
Like I eat like fruit snacks. That's the most I
Alright,
I eat fruit snacks.
What's the
before.
reason though?
I don't know. Like I feel like because I tried it once. Like I just feel like when I eat before a game, like I just feel like I feel heavy. I don't.
Yeah.
I
Like
just don't like.
sluggish or
Yeah, I
something
feel
like that.
sluggish. Like because like me, like I'm never tired. Like I'm never tired. So like if I eat and I'm tired, I'm like, yeah, it's because I'm eating. You know what I mean? So I don't.
I need a full.
I'm
I need
good.
A meal.
I'm good. The most I eat, like I eat fruit snacks, doing warm ups, and right at the tip off.
So now, boom, right? So obviously, when the ball tips off, like the pressure, like the pressure relievers, and plus you're a point guard, so obviously, like you have the role of making sure all your teammates get in place. So talk to me about that. How's your mindset like throughout when tip off is off and it's like, you know what, it's time to ball.
Just making sure everybody is mentally sharp. I think that's the main goal. I think if you're not mentally locked in, then it's like I don't think you locked in overall. If your mental ain't right, I mean, yeah, like you said before, like I feel like I think that's the main part of basketball, your mental. Like, I think that's what not even with basketball, just life in general. I think that's where everybody struggles at. So just making sure everybody's mentally prepared, mentally sharp. Obviously just your energy. Checking everybody's energy. That's really it.
To add to that, like I know there's specific points in the game where the game really does slow down, and then you see like the lanes opening up to make the quick cut, or you see like another player that's in the drop side that's trying to skip past, or you see like defenders that's sinking back and you taking like a pull up shot. Like when did like the game like slow down for you?
I think just to go back to your question about the difference between D2 and D1, with D2, what I was able to do, obviously I'm fast. I could say I'm fearless, so I'll go up anybody's chest in D2. D1 is kind of different because now you're going against some bigger dudes. So, I think that's where the adjustment starts, where it's like instead of just going straight up at his chest, making it easier for yourself, might as well shoot a pull-up, shoot a floater, or draw two and kick. So, like stuff like that. Just little easy little tweaks. I could help your game. That's what I did.
So what game was what game was the game for you that during this season was like, yo, you know what? I'm clicking on all cylinders. Like, this is me. Like, this game, this me right here.
I'll probably say against FAU.
And they hold, them refs is.
I'll probably. Hey, I'll probably say FAU.
Not even. I'm not. Yeah, you could go now. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we all know that.
I'm
you know what
dead.
I'm saying?
I'm dead. Nah, for sure FAU. Cause obviously, I could probably say like Mac. What game you think?
Honestly, for me,
What game you think? Yeah.
Yeah.
Loyola.
Yeah.
Loyola.
I forgot about
What'd you
that. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about Loyola Chicago.
You see how he said that shit?
probably
dumb,
say Loyola.
like calm. He was like, yeah, Loyola Chicago.
I could say FAU.
Nah, I forgot
could say
about that game. You want to know. You want to know why I said FAU though? Because obviously, it's March, and it's like, obviously, with we not supposed to be there, and we just shocked the world. That's what everybody say. It's a different environment. Like you playing at Loyola, we only played in front of probably like 3,000-4,000 people. Like we play FAU, we playing in front of 30,000 people.
Yeah. I mean, but 3,000, you just made 3,000.
Nah, because I'm saying that's a big difference. 3,000 and 30,000, and to perform like that in front of 30,000 people.
And you didn't have jitters at all.
Nah, not at all.
That's crazy.
Not at all.
Nah, that's crazy.
My jitters went away the first game we played Texas Southern. Cause like you gotta understand, bro. Like with D2 and D1, like I get asked this question a lot. Like my first year at D2, from my freshman year all the way to my last year there, I've been to the NCAA tournament all 4 years. Even minus COVID, when COVID happened, but we still made it. So like I made it to the tournament every year. But with D1 it's different because everybody's tuned in. Like nobody, like respectfully, like nobody's tuned into like D2. Like let's be honest. Like you know what I mean? With Division I, like everybody's tuned into it. So like when we played Texas Southern, it's like you had Snoop Dogg betting on Texas Southern. Like you know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? Like and obviously that's and obviously I played, like I said, I played Division II. I've been in the tournament all 4 years. Like Division I, that's a whole different ball game, bro. Like whole different ball game. Like just walking into that arena is like, oh shit.
And y'all was the underdog. Time. Y'all was the underdog. Like,
yeah,
what was that feeling like? Where it was like, all right, you have celebrities. Like, you know what? Not even celebrities. Like, you probably had your own people. Like, yo, like I got Texas Southern over FDU. I got Purdue over FDU. I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was that feeling like? You know what? yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, we like if you look back at our season, like our whole season, like we've been the underdogs going into every game, like every game. I think we were the underdogs against Mercy, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but I think that was before the season. That was before the season started though. Like once they seen how we played Loyola Chicago, it was like, all right, never mind. But like the rest of the games, it was like we was the underdogs and pretty much.
It clearly wasn't the fucking underdog. That game shit.
Nah, respectfully, because you gotta understand, like before all that happened, like last year they had obviously they went like 4-22, I think, or 4-24 or something like that. Okay. They only won 4 games, so they won 4 games. The coach get fired. All the players left. The best players left. So it's only like 2, 3, 4 returners, and then you got a whole bunch of transfers and Division II players. So it's like ain't nobody gonna put their whole faith in them. Like who that?
Shout out to Mercy, but y'all niggas got your ass whooped. I ain't even gonna lie.
I've been playing. Respectfully to Mercy, man. But but yeah, we've been like if you look back at our season, we pretty much been underdogs going into every game. So I think we prepared. I think we was prepared. You could say.
So how was that experience playing in the NCAA tournament? Because for a lot of people, it's like
that could be a dream come true for an athlete. You know
what I'm saying? You done crossed off the bucket list for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was just thinking about it. Like I used to talk like my cousins. I used to talk to my cousins about it. Like obviously, going D2 for 4 years, like just taking away that COVID year. What if I don't get to experience that? You know what I mean? So it's like now that I got to experience it, it was like, and then obviously, when others around me stopped playing basketball, that was their dream. They was better than me before you know what I mean? Like they was better than me, So, obviously, they stopped, and I kept going, like, and, just being there, like it's like being there that was my first time there, like. Despite going D2 for 4 years, like that was for sure. Nothing tops that. Like respect, nothing tops that. Like
And honestly, like y'all guys played exceptional when it comes to like even the loss that y'all had with FAU. Like you guys played great when it facing off with Texas Southern, Purdue, FAU. Like, do you feel like you should have made any adjustments during those games or not?
Oh yeah, yes. I feel like we shouldn't press. We should probably should have took the press off. To be honest, it really didn't have nothing to do with that though. I just think we missed a lot of shots that we supposed to make, like especially layups. We just missed a lot of layups. A lot of layups we missed, but it is what it is. You win some, you lose some though. So.
And honestly, like you guys were ranked number 16th for that region, and you guys are facing off with the number 1 ranked of Purdue, and now y'all nationally like acclimated as like a number 16 team, being a number 1 team. How did it feel beating them at that level?
I ain't gonna lie. Like I was telling my mans yesterday. Like it still ain't sink in.
Really?
No, it still ain't sink in.
Nah, don't care.
Nah, I'm serious. Like my first time, we watched the playback together.
No, there have been many times where.
No, seriously.
They say, when they bring up the historic moments in history books, I think that's when it'll start settling. Like, damn, I really made history.
Like seriously, like my first time watching the playback was last night. Like that was my first time watching the playback. I asked my teammates, like, you watched the playback? Like, yeah, I never watched it.
Have you ever been like, yo, that's me out there? That's me.
Nah, I'm like, damn, like I'm really like, no
I
funny
just
shit. Like,
baked this nigga.
We all talking. I said, I'm like, damn, like I'm like in my mind, I'm like, damn, I'm really there. Like, but like to answer your question, like that still ain't sink in. And it's crazy because I asked myself when it's gonna sink in.
I don't think it should, because like you guys basically made history, and then comparing to like we watched the replays like over and over, and then
not me.
And
dang, I ain't even gonna front.
Honestly, the difference between that game was that with y'all set of crew and FDU, you guys were like more experienced how to like take the right shots. With Purdue, they had more size, so you guys used it to their to your advantage by like shooting the outside ball, and then after that, making the smart plays. Even at times where you guys had to double team like the center from Purdue, that's like I don't know how tall is you? Like
he's 7'4". He's 7'4".
Yo, like
damn, like
he's 7'4".
And you guys did that, like I know that had to feel like special.
No, it feels even more special, right? So right after we beat Texas Southern, we was in the locker room. My coach was trying to find the other coach. They had a meeting. Because obviously they try to prepare like early.
Yeah.
So obviously after we all knew after Texas Southern we were definitely gonna see a number 1 seed, and when we found out it was Purdue, it was like they started preparing right away. So right after we beat Texas Southern, he tried to look for the coach, and the coach he was in the bathroom. He was using the bathroom, so he said in the camera he don't want Purdue to see this, but the more they watch Purdue, the more they think we could beat them. And obviously everybody took that as like, oh man, he bragging already. He never been there before. They about to get smacked. And then for us to go out there and do that, I think that makes it more special.
And people,
and that makes it more special for for obviously for him to say that, and for us to just go out there and compete. And like he told us, like just like obviously go out there and have fun. Like we're not here to have fun, but like we didn't have fun, but we trying to win. Like, and he just told us like just if you just stick with them during the game, like during halftime. We was up at halftime. It was like we're gonna win the game. And we went up. We was up by 1 at halftime. It was like the game started to go away in the second half.
Lead changes.
Yeah, it was a good game overall, and it showed like that's why I don't like when people ask like what's the difference between D2. I don't really find the difference between D2 and D1.
It's really the competitor. But.
Yeah, I don't find the difference between it. So I think that's what makes it more special that we was able to obviously accomplish that after what he said. So
to shed some light or like take some light off the college ball, let's talk about summer ball. Summer ball, $1 million, $1 million worth of Meech playing for the Pound. Talk to me about that. You had the whole Westchester outside. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Fred. You know, once again.
Yeah, shout out to Brandon. Shout out to Fred. Shout out to
PJ.
Shout out to the Pound. What are you talking about? Shout out to the Pound. Nah, I ain't gonna. I mean, I don't know. I think the summer, for me personally, the summer is obviously for me to you know, get better and do things that, you know, work on my weaknesses. I don't like this past. I didn't really try to get big headed on the summer. Obviously, you know, the difference between that was I was just now going Division I, so now I got to get used to, you know, obviously we got, you know, preseason in the summer. So like people don't know that. Like I was doing that and coming to the park that night and going back to school and working out that same morning. Like people don't know that.
Grind don't stop.
Like, people don't know that, bro. Like people just think I'm just people. Yeah, look, you didn't even know that.
Don't stop.
You don't even know that.
Grind don't stop.
Cause look, you gotta understand, right? You gotta understand, right? We went D2. D2 preseason is for us start in September. So that means that whole summer is basically on your own. Just work out.
But D1 is like
D1 is like, nah, you with your team, with your coaches, you got workouts, practice. And
even scrimmages, right?
Not really scrimmages, but like we have practice.
Okay.
We got practice. You know, so I'm doing all of that in the summer, and I'm not used to that. I mean, I'm used to working out in the summer, but you know, like practices and preseason, and I'm not used to that because like usually the summer I got the summer to myself.
Yeah.
So I'm usually with my dad in the summer. My dad's working me out.
But you're still getting money though, regardless.
I'm still
But then you got
I'm across the bridge. You gotta understand. I'm across the bridge, so I'm doing all that, going to Jersey, coming right across the bridge to go to the park. Then people think I'm going home. I'm going back to school. Then I got workouts the next morning. Bro. Like people don't know that, bro. Like that's why I think like that's why humbly, like that's why I'm humble, but like that's why I always tell myself like don't nobody work harder than me at all. Like at all. Like nobody, like no matter how, like there's been days where I didn't want to do it. Like damn, I do it, but I did it. Like you know what I mean? So
quick story.
People don't know that though.
Quick story. So it was like a free rec, right? Fred came in, gave everybody dab. I walked in from the center gym, right? So it was a fast break situation. Obviously Meech, you know, he likes to show, right? He did a bulldog crossover, Euro switch layup. I never seen that type of shit before, right? And then after that, he went down to the court, he got a steal, did a flashy pass, did some crazy shit, and then after that, like, the game was set. And after that, I was like, who is this? And after that, he was like, oh, bro, that's me. I was like, nah. And then after that, like, I saw him, like, in the vending machine by the center. Shout out to the center. And after that, we just gave pound. Honestly, I have not seen that shit before. He might say, I've been practicing that. That's just him being cocky. But
humble.
Him,
you mean
humble. But, like, I've never seen that type of shit
I don't
before.
like, you can pop your shit once in a while. Like, you
never,
might act like you can't pop your shit once in a while.
You know what's so crazy? They tell me this. They tell me this all the time, bro. I don't, like, that's not how I was raised. Like, I only, like, it's how I play. Like, it's how, don't talk to me. That's how I play. Don't talk to me. Just don't talk to me. We gonna play ball. We gonna have fun. I think that's the main goal is like just have fun. Like don't talk to me though, because when I talk, I ain't gonna stop.
Listen, and then if
you
if I
even
talk,
if summer nights, where I swear to God, it was like 7,000 people over there.
It kind of was. Like,
not even gonna lie. That last game was crazy. Not even the second to last game was crazy. Crazy.
It was like Meech is in a whole different other zone right now.
Pulled up. Bang.
doing that. Like, you know
Shout
what
out
I'm saying?
Jada though. Shout out Kiss,
He pulled
man.
up, bang, all the in the background.
then,
Oh my God, he shot.
wait.
They don't know nothing. They going crazy though. All the bitches in.
Yo.
Facts. You playing it. So I'm watching this song.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
I'm like, yo, this really doing this thing.
Yo,
I
and then
ain't gonna-
the game was so
going
crazy, to
crazy.
the point where like everybody was like going to the front line, and then there were girls that was like, I can't see. I'm like, nigga,
Some of the
can't see. What do you
Some of the
expect?
youngsters was better guess y'all. And Meech pulled up, bang. He was like, man, and they can't even be like, man, this
Nah, and then
betting against you. And y'all,
nah, that was a duo.
and
Brandon
not no
him.
low like
Nah, that's
200, 300. It was thousands
Wait, Rod Strickland was there, right?
with the final game.
Yeah.
Rod Sugar
Final
was there.
game.
Rod Sugar.
Ken Stevens.
Rod Sugar was there. That's all I say, man. Don't talk to me, man. Like, cause here's the thing, right? People talk to me, and it's like they don't even be know what they talking about. For real, like they don't be know what they talking about. Respect
Whoever's
me.
the defender.
Even if the niggas trash, like, you know
Nah,
what?
they don't know what they be talking about. Like I ain't gonna. I had like mad people said mad shit to me. Like mad shit to me.
niggas was making bets in the side.
Mad, like I ain't even talk. I ain't even talking about betting. I'm just like on the court, like bickering. Like you don't know what they talking about. I had somebody tell me I wasn't gonna play. Respectfully.
Play what?
Yeah, he know what's going on. It's coming out.
Yeah, it's gonna come on.
Yeah, nah, he know what's going on. He said I wasn't gonna play. Respect. And he's in my conference too. You know what I told him? You gonna see? You gotta see me. You gotta see me twice.
And then
Scary
look,
night.
you want me?
Scary
Yo, Alex,
night.
Alex, you can put
Scary.
Nah,
Why would
because
you-
like I
what's up
said,
with you,
bro.
gang?
Nah,
What you had that game?
like, cause look.
28.
Look, cause I'm not like I said,
Scary
bro.
28.
I'm real.
I don't know.
I'm real. Like I'm real. I had a tattoo on me, bro. Like I'm really humble. But don't talk to me. Like, and if you gonna say something, like,
But what happened if
it
the nigga
gotta
stopped talking though? You gonna keep going?
Huh?
What happened if he stopped talking? Like, you pull up, bang, you pull up, cross him up, lay, and he stopped talking. You gonna keep going?
Nah.
Listen,
I told you leave me alone.
listen.
I told you leave me alone. That's it.
When it's an island situation,
I told you leave me
bro,
alone. That's it.
When it's an island situation, I'm telling you, it's not a.
I didn't.
Listen,
yeah.
listen,
And that
I'm
backcourt, that backcourt for the pound was crazy. That
Brandon and him, that's an underrated backcourt. Me personally, this is gonna be a scary night.
So now,
This scary night.
so now, boom. Now I'm gonna switch things over. Who is your favorite player in the NBA? Like it could be from any era. Your favorite player, and then give me your top 10 actually.
Oh,
And I want everyone in the room
I
to
ain't
give me
gonna
their
lie.
top 10.
yeah.
Top 5 or top 10?
All right.
Listen, we're gonna have
My favorite player is KD, for sure. That's my favorite player. It's cool. My favorite player is KD.
Nah, shout out to KD
I don't
though.
care
Shout out
what.
to KD,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to the Slim Reap. I don't care what y'all saying.
Nah, KD's
No.
tough.
We got love here.
KD got love. We
No.
not biased.
No. That's what I'm saying. Cause I know how y'all get. Oh, he should never win here.
But he shouldn't. Like,
It's cool. It's cool. He needed to win. All right, cool. That's it. That don't erase the fact that he the best player though.
I think
You're right.
Now
but
I
you
give
don't-
credit when it's due. The best player in the world right now is LeBron.
Oh, for sure.
So I
100%.
give credit. I give credit when it's due.
LeBron James is the best, like, you know what I'm saying, ever.
the king.
But that's not my favorite
Like,
player.
yo,
My favorite player is
listen.
Kevin Durant.
Wait,
I
you
don't
said
know.
Kevin
I
Durant.
don't
So
know.
what's the reason?
KD is my favorite
don't
player.
know.
That's always been my favorite player.
I
Though.
don't know.
Like since Texas days, that's always been my favorite player.
Okay.
But at least you could say LeBron's the.
Nah, yeah, I give flowers, bro.
Yeah.
Like LeBron doing some like he's like 30,
38 too, right?
Still doing. He doing.
38.
You can't
Yo,
top that,
at
bro.
least. Yo,
can't
at least
top-
you're the only KD fan that I know
Nah,
that
you
doesn't
can't top
really.
that, bro.
38,
Like I'm a even. I'm an
It's
even
nothing,
guy.
right? It's
I'm
nothing.
an
It's
even
nothing.
guy,
Not too
bro.
much.
Like I get flowers, bro. Like LeBron ain't. I don't nobody. I don't even think. Like I know nobody's not doing that. Like nobody's the things
Even
he's
Jordan.
doing right now. Nobody's not doing that.
Jordan ain't doing none
Nobody's not doing that.
Jordan ain't doing none of that.
Like 30, he's 38 playing like he's 22. That's scary.
Yo, nigga LeBron did a tomahawk
That's
dunk.
scary.
And Jordan was in the sidelines
That's
sick.
He was supposed to be out for the season, was he?
yeah.
He
yeah.
lost
They
weight
said they
so he
gave
could
him-
take pressure
yeah.
off his foot.
They,
You know how
they gave.
hard
They
that
said.
is?
They said he went to the LeBron James of doctors. He said, you know what? You only need 4 weeks. But they was gonna give him season-ending surgery.
That's crazy.
That's clip.
So wait, John Paul, who's your favorite? Who's your favorite player? Who's your favorite player?
Oh,
We'll
it's
go around the
LeBron.
room.
It's LeBron.
KD,
Stop it.
Kyrie,
You said Kyrie. I give you respect.
Kyrie, Harden.
That's
Like,
respect.
I fuck with you for that.
You
I don't
only
even gotta
got
tell
ask
him.
Fred.
It's a given.
Kyrie.
You only got X Fred.
James.
So now I'm gonna bring the who, Jordan or Bron.
Stop.
Bugging the fuck out. Bugging out.
But why? Why?
Why?
Say that?
What you mean?
No.
Wait. Can you please explain
leave
why
me
though?
alone.
Explain why.
Like they was more physical back then.
Wait,
That-
wait. Time out.
Oh, no. They could guard, but I don't think.
I think if you drop LeBron James off in the 90s and 80s,
He's averaging 90.
he's an alien. They was scared of Carmelo's body frame. LeBron James had no body frame.
Listen.
While Iverson's speed.
Nah.
Hey, I
Hell
think
no.
the same thing though. I think the same thing.
All right.
I ain't gonna lie.
We could say this for
They can't guard KD in it. If
KD dropping 90 light.
They're gonna hand
That's your
they're gonna
favorite
hand
player.
somebody.
I'm trying to tell you.
They might have bullied KD in that era to me.
To you?
Whoa.
But what you gonna do if someone's 7 foot and pull up?
His height would help.
His height would have pulled up on him by.
Okay.
He's frail.
But what you gonna do if someone that's 7 foot pulling up?
Right on your block.
What are you gonna do? You think
He's a 7
He
foot
pulling
guard.
up right on your
You
block.
think
All I'm saying is
7 foot
this.
guard?
In the 90s, they couldn't guard Grant Hill.
real shit?
They had problems with Grant. So imagine KD and LeBron.
Grant Hill was
And
tough.
Penny.
He was doing the little 1-2 step. The 1-2 step R. Kelly word.
Okay.
That's that era. You didn't need a jump shot. That's a small foul foul back then.
So you LeBron or Jordan?
Thank you.
LeBron. That's crazy, gang.
But we can.
I'm going with
But,
LeBron from a standpoint of I think he's the most complete player we've ever seen in our lives.
okay.
For every NBA historic player that had a flaw, LeBron makes up for that flaw. You think of Magic, right? Everyone thinks, oh, he only passed. He had high IQ, but he had zero athleticism. Larry Bird, zero athleticism. LeBron has maximum athleticism on top of the shit that they had. Oh, Mike, oh yeah, he didn't really make no one, but he didn't pass the ball like that. All he did was come in and score.
And it's
LeBron James was scoring like Mike, number wise, and still was passing the ball. He's top 10 in points and assists.
He do his research.
Just beat Jason
You
Kidd.
see, I ain't even had to say too much.
Listen. You don't even have to say too much. Listen.
He do his.
He's
shit.
number one in scoring, and he's a pass first player.
Wait, hold up. Alex, who
Jason
you?
Kidd, he just beat Jason Kidd in triple doubles. Jason Kidd's main
Like, what are
objective
we
in
talking
games was
about?
Triple doubles.
What up, Alex? What's your take?
I'm going with whatever Fred said.
Wait, JT over there?
Nah.
Like I said, we never seen nothing like this before. And mind you, the same
Definitely.
stats that he has in the league is the same stats he had in high school.
Tuh.
That 27, 8, and 7 and all of that. Like, he's been doing that since high school.
bro.
So it's
That's
not like he's
different.
one of them dudes that was getting 50 in high school and then he toned it down once he got to the league. Nah, he's doing the same thing.
But you know one thing I hate is like even old heads be like, oh, the defense was way
LeBron
better.
LeBron came in early 2000s. The hand check just left.
Bro, he was facing
He
off.
was 3 years in when the hand check left.
No, he was facing off with Reggie Miller. He was facing off with what's his name?
LeBron James came into the league when the power forwards were incredible in 2003. Rasheed Wallace, Chris Webber,
Kevin Garnett.
Ben Wallace, people like that. Shaq was in the league. Still.
Dirk
was in the league. Like
KG
Ben
Gordon.
Ben Gordon.
And
Ooh.
mind you, everybody I named, he dunked on.
Amari
Not
Stoudemire.
Ben Gordon.
Yo, but
You right?
He ain't dunk on Ben Gordon.
Shout out Ben Gordon, man.
Shit,
So what
shout
you
out,
think?
shout
All right,
out.
so now, watching the game back then and the game now, do you think it evolved? Do you think it evolved? I'm asking you, Fred. Do you think it evolved better or it evolved worse? I'm not evolved. It went down worse.
Offensively, like when Russ and Derrick Rose and all of them started coming into the league and all of that, never seen guards like that.
that's a fact.
Guards like that. Like, so I think offensively, and then the three became super important.
How so?
You know, like once LeBron, Melo, KD, all of them started coming about, if you don't got a good three, you might not win a championship. They got every team.
And wait, for what span? That's the thing.
Giannis was the last champion, right?
Yeah.
No, who won last year?
No, Golden State.
Golden State won last year, right? So around that time, that's when Andrew Wiggins is their three. He became an all-star.
Yeah.
But he was the X factor of that team.
Prior to that, Giannis. Prior to that, Kawhi. Prior to that, LeBron and KD.
Chris Middleton was the three, right?
Chris Middleton.
Yeah.
Chris Middleton, yeah. Chris
bucket.
Middleton.
You can't win in the league without the three.
I never thought. I never thought about that.
Every team that all of us we talk about is championship contenders and might win, they got a good three.
So in the 90s don't got because they can't. They didn't have. They couldn't score for.
Grant Hill and Penny Hardaway were aliens in that era.
I've
Prior to
been
the
yo,
injuries.
and you
They
know
couldn't
it's
do nothing with him. They said Scotty was the best perimeter defender in the league besides Mike.
and the year
Grant Hill
that
as a rookie was chopping him up.
and to add on to that, the year that Michael Jordan was retired for the first retirement, that team
Still went to the second round. Still had over 50 wins.
Damn.
so they were better without Mike. If you take away LeBron to that team,
Over the top, right?
Every time LeBron leaves the team, what happened to them?
lottery. Like, come on.
Every time. LeBron missed shit. LeBron missed 5 games. Niggas go from the second seed to the ninth. At this age.
Let's really talk about this. Come
Listen,
on.
there ain't no superstar in the league had it as rough as LeBron. People think I don't know if people think he had a sweep.
I agree.
I agree.
The league is
I
gonna miss
agree.
LeBron. The league is gonna miss LeBron when LeBron retires.
The pinpoint as the next one.
I agree.
Who's gonna carry the league after LeBron retires?
I mean-
No, we got a couple people. But we don't
That was
know
easy.
one.
That was
You
easy.
said-
You would assume it's Giannis.
You see, that's why.
That was easy. I could have answered that.
Yeah,
You said-
people don't know.
What?
Team.
What?
That's I f- with game
Oh,
heavy.
Tatum. Oh, y'all think Tatum? Tatum? Y'all think Tatum?
Who you think?
Nah, I think
What?
it's Giannis.
You-
That's is
heard
that a
me.
given though?
You know what? You know what? I can't. Nah. I take that back. I can't say because KD.
Somewhat. Yeah.
KD's good at.
Nah, I know that.
You know what I'm
No,
saying? Like,
I'm talking about age. I'm talking about age difference.
But he's not- yeah.
I'm about to say.
With the injuries and stuff, I think KD and LeBron's gonna leave the same around the same.
Same
That's why.
time.
That's why I took that back.
True.
Probably,
In
yeah.
order to beat LeBron's
I think
back,
Tatum. Yeah, I think
he can't
Tatum. I think Tatum.
and the injuries.
I think Tatum.
Yeah.
I think my son Giannis gonna be the one.
The ball enough to pass the ball LeBron and score.
LeBron's not a good 3-point shooter, but look at them 3-point field goals made list.
Nah, he don't shoot the ball. 3 points add up.
Hey, he's not clutch. He's not clutch.
So now,
He got the most game winners in playoffs.
He's not clutch. Yo. He's not
Nobody
clutch.
got more playoff game winners than LeBron.
fact,
They be saying
and
that
has
he's
a higher
not
field goal
clutch.
percentage in clutch.
Playoff game winner highlight against Toronto alone.
And it was a floater.
2-3 minutes long.
It was a floater.
So now let me.
It's the blueprint.
Uh,
I'll give him that. It's the blueprint.
to what end? That's the thing.
All I know is championships is a team accolade, not an individual accolade.
So you could say that Michael was the blueprint to individual success because he was known throughout the overseas and also the sneakers got him popping. No, it's true.
So the movie just came out. Shout out that movie. You know. Yeah, no, for sure.
It's true.
First pop icon for basketball.
Okay. Nah, I could give you that. I could. Kobe, I could give you that too. Kobe. Yeah. And AI.
AI had most influence for people. Yeah, street influence. Yeah.
But he's also an icon too. You can put that in.
But I mean, I think his is more. His demographic was the streets.
Definitely AI.
Yo, shout out to Freeway and Beanie Siegel. Shout out to Freeway.
Now I'm gonna ask you this question, and I'm gonna ask you this question, and I'm gonna ask everyone
that was
this
a scary
question, right?
beef.
Top 5 players you've ever played against or have played with.
Jabari Parker was the best player I ever played in my life.
I would say so.
Played against.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shabazz. Jalen Adams. Shout out to Jalen Adams.
Who else I said JB and
TC, right?
yeah, Terrence Clark. R.I.P. Man. God.
R.I.P.
Akil.
That nigga dunked on me off the alley. I ain't even see his little ass. I turned around, thought I was gonna intercept the shit. I was like, nigga, he like, Meech, I told you.
Shit, 5'9".
Oh, 5'9"?
Throw that in there. Throw that in there.
Kill like 5'6".
Could throw that in there.
Or he gets up like.
Yeah, crime stop. He's different. They call him
they
crime
call him
stop.
crime stop.
Because when he's in his gym playing, the crime
crime
stops
rate
and
goes
goes
down.
down. The crime rate goes down.
That's a fact though. That's a fact.
That's ham.
Now you know who's really like.
You could stop crime. That's ham. He not even a cop.
I'm trying to think.
A basketball
I
player.
had to say like one of my.
I was scared of Kemba. I ain't gonna lie. I went to
Yo.
I probably say
You know what's
I probably say
crazy?
Zeke.
I
Yo.
went to Rice when he had just left for UConn, but we was there in the summer. I didn't even want to play.
Wait, did you
That
face?
was the only time I think I was ever scared in my life. Shit he was doing, I was just like, yo, like, shit. Me and Meech had this conversation about like a couple years ago. Like, that's your archetype.
Yo.
Because I see why niggas really be scared to guard me.
Wait, did you face Wyatt? Isaiah Wyatt?
Isaiah Whitehead, I played him in the CYP. He was young though. He was like a freshman.
Nah,
But
yeah,
he
I
was-
say,
But he was good though. He was still good.
I say
He's our family friend.
nah, but Isaiah
That's my guy,
Whitehead.
too.
I probably say Isaiah Whitehead. That I've seen like really like
Nah, he did a spin
Isaiah-
move in the
Isaiah
Elite
Briscoe.
24. Ah,
Isaiah
he's
Briscoe's-
tough. He's tough.
Briscoe was. I never played him, but Briscoe.
tough. I seen him in tough, different.
Them big body guards that lost all the baby fat, and then he still got the weight. He still got the, you know what I'm saying? He's still a big body guard, but like, yeah, Briscoe is tough.
Wait, then that means
What
that
about you?
Jabari Hines, the only one I said, like in Westchester, Jabari and PJ, when we was in high school, was the only ones I said, they in a different class.
Wait, what about he used to be he used to go to Steppen. I'm drawing a blank. He used to go to Butler. I forgot his name.
Oh.
Jordan?
Yeah. What about him?
He cool. He cool.
Jordan Tucker, that's a slow bro. I mean, he
Got a cool
I think
game.
he missed. I tell him this all the time. I think, you know, that mean streak, that killer, and, you know, at that height, shooting that well, if you could start driving to the basket and dunking on niggas, I think you go to a different level at that point. At 6'7", 6'8".
Mm-hmm.
He had a good run. You know, he's doing all right overseas right now, but he, you know,
They compared him
You
to
crazy
I ain't
nigga.
gonna speak, man.
Yo, that's
Meech and them is killing Yonkers, right? The game to go to the chip. That Jordan Tucker called me on FaceTime and said, "Yo, show me the court." I should go just say, "Yo, I want to get on a flight right now." A lot of anxious. Ferris is gonna be crazy.
not yeah.
next
that-
year,
We got niggas that ain't
next summer.
dumb on, they working out all spraying.
Yeah, can we? Yeah, I want to talk about that. Yeah,
And it was.
We on the end of the bench. We working out now.
But you wanna know what's crazy?
can we talk about that?
You just bring it from the Bronx.
Niggas was paying Uber fees.
You just bring it
Treacherous, man.
professional athletes, all that.
How the
And
hell?
y'all had
For little old us. Prior to Meech signing the FDU, no one on our team is D1.
But y'all was
We have
like,
one D1 dude, and Kylan is the only pro on our team.
Wait, Brandon's.
Everybody else is
Nah.
D3 or street
D-
ball.
Wait,
D3.
Brandon's
Brandon
D2.
was
No,
D3.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Plattsburgh's D3.
I didn't know that.
Plattsburgh D3.
D3.
And he was doing that for us, and we still beating him.
Real
Wait, didn't?
He said real shit.
Still beating him.
Had
How did y'all even come up with
the game. What was the game plan and the strategy like?
Let me tell you something. It's easy to coach them. We don't got to coach. The most we can do is motivate. The shit that I do on the sideline, the antics and all that, that's why I said when y'all was saying, when Meech was like, yo, he tell me, yo, leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'm kind of the same way, in a sense. But I'm the mouthpiece for my team because I'm on the sideline. Everybody's talking to us. But once me start talking on the court and I start talking on the sideline, it's over. We the worst. Like me and Meech together is the worst. We got videos of us. We fucking laughing on the court. We laughing faces running around the court.
Telling you,
we the worst.
Scary
Because
day.
we're like mirror image of each other as far as like when we start talking.
Yeah, I think that chip game was probably the most I talked in my life, like in terms of like basketball.
I think and then the chip game also, like I was saying, is like that's the first chip game where there was no veterans. Everybody was under.
yeah.
I had that.
That was the first young Ferris
That chip game, I was saying anything. I ain't gonna lie. I'm saying all type of shit.
They had OG. They had Problem and all of them from New Road.
Yeah.
They had OGs. This was the first chip game at Ferris where there was no OGs.
Problem kicked.
How was
I ain't gonna lie. We laugh at that shit now.
Problem kicked. Yeah, problem kicked my.
Veteran shit, back down,
Yeah,
fades,
nah.
all types of shit.
Problem.
And I'm yelling, somebody help this bitch.
Nah, problem kicked my ass too. Yeah, nah, problem.
That was a goodie though.
Wait, did y'all face Isaiah Washington?
Nah, that was.
Nah, he went overseas. But
He
it was
went-
time to play.
Yeah.
Copy.
He went back.
But you peeped
He
that
might- he might come
they had
back.
to bring
might
go
come
and
back.
yeah, that whole
How
team.
old dude?
Nah, I think he.
I want him to.
I think he is.
That should have been.
After Ferris, I started telling niggas from the city, we play harder up here. If you think about Dykeman and every other tournament, it's catered to one-on-one basketball for Showtime.
Take them niggas to
Up
Harlem.
here, we niggas doing
Yeah.
plans, running plays, niggas doing all types of shit up here. Because I think we play harder up here.
Yeah. Back to the basket,
We play
hard
real
nose.
basketball up here.
Yeah, I think
It's not all honor work.
the chip game. Yeah,
Like
that
down
chip
there,
game
do you think down there is more so predicated to like flashy play,
That is the Apollo in the city.
Rucker or Dykeman?
Dykeman, that is the Apollo. This is a show.
The only gym that I could say
I
that
feel like-
they play in the same level like Ferris, I would say that and Gauchos.
Nah, I feel like if y'all went down to the because
Not the same?
I'm telling you, I went to those circuits. I went to Zone 6. Or Ferris had that shit more jumping than.
Ferris in Zone 6 was the hottest tournaments in the city.
But then
Yeah.
Ferris had that.
Yeah, I think they played very well. They had some good players in Zone 6. But I think environment-wise, on top of the crazy crowds there was no violence.
Like, everybody was going live. Everybody was starting.
We had climbing gates and shit. Ferris ain't never seen
Yeah,
that.
fire.
Yeah.
Nah, it was
trucks.
basically
Fire trucks.
I've been playing
trucks
at
and
Ferris since I was like
shit.
8, 9 years old. We ain't never seen that at Ferris. And
No.
fire truck shit just happened like out of nowhere. Like a walk called me, yo, y'all want to get on the fire truck? Hell yeah! Meech ain't want to get on the fire truck. Meech is so locked in. He like, nah, fuck that. I want to win the game. Fuck this other shit.
and
He
y'all
didn't get on. He didn't get on, and then after we gonna find him.
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. A funny moment. A
Nah.
funny moment was when they were like backed up, like I want to say like good 3 points and all that type of stuff. Fred was looking in the sidelines. This nigga was like this. Like we gotta get some help, and then Fred called timeout. He was like,
Nah.
"Yo, kill!" Like I was like,
The champion.
And then it was I don't know if my and I don't know what clicked in. I don't know what juice
Nah, I
or
don't know
what you had in your
what
fruit
happened.
snack because you don't eat. So you had fruit snack. I don't know what the you had in your fruit snacks, and you just said, "All right," and then it was game over.
Wait, what game was that?
The chip game.
Oh,
Y'all was down.
because nah.
The score was
Let me
3-1.
let me tell you because they was everybody was talking to me. Like I said, bro, leave me alone. That's leave me alone, bro. Like, just leave me alone. That's it. Like, leave
So
me alone.
crazy.
Once you
Niggas
start
finish the game on a dunk.
once you start talking to me, like I'm not gonna stop.
Our 3 guys is Meech,
I'm not gonna stop.
Nah, Brandon is a
All
bucket,
3
bro.
hit back-to-back threes.
And
Nah,
it was
Brandon is a
I think that's where
certified
it stemmed from though. They was talking to Brandon. You know, Brandon don't say
Yeah,
he don't say nothing at all.
He just let the
I
game
think
come
that's
to
where
him,
it stemmed
and
from.
then after that, he
That's
just
what-
let
that's
the
where it
game
stemmed
show
from.
up for itself.
We was
What
once
time was on?
Once Brandon got out of character, it almost was like he faces. I said, "Oh, they wild today." All right,
Yeah,
and then it just rubbed off after that. Rubbed off.
Nah, yeah, man. I ain't.
3 threes in a row was clip.
Yeah.
Nah, once
I ain't-
Brandon looks
especially-
sideways,
and
like,
especially,
it's a wrap.
and especially what was like us, like what was being said. Like, if you gonna say something, like you gotta make sure it's like that shit. Like, you gotta make sure it's stamped before you say it. Like, you gotta make sure it's stamped before you say it. You know, like, but
Niggas putting on
I think, but
t-shirts at halftime.
nah, yeah. But I think that's why people talk, cause I'm humble. Like, I don't talk. So I think that's what they try to do to like take me out my game. So I'm just guessing. I'm assuming. So I don't know if that's the game plan, but
It is.
It's familiar territory, man.
He said, I think, I don't know.
yeah, I think.
I
'Cause,
don't
like, you know,
know.
so crazy. I knew it was something fishy going on when they started going live and they was talking about it. When they started going live and started talking about the game plan, like, yeah, nah, we gotta stop Meech, like, yeah, to win.
And then y'all like,
Clip.
stop.
we
What?
lost, like in the summer. Nah, like look, like in the summer when we lost, they who beat us? Live action, right? No, not live action.
No.
It was
Blackheart.
hell no. Oh yeah, Blackheart. There you go.
Walking them.
Yeah,
We
whatever.
went live right after that.
Yeah, they went live.
We only lost 1 game last year.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, he's popping bottles or type.
Niggas was going crazy.
Ace.
And you had the ace of spades after the game. Shout out to Earn Your Leisure.
Shout out, yeah.
Shout out Earn Your Leisure.
Shout out to them
Shout out
guys,
Earn Your
man.
Leisure.
Yeah, they blessed me. They blessed me. My mom
Shout out to them.
couldn't wait to get one of those. She popped that right for me.
And that's not no $100. That's not no
not.
EJ. That's
Nah.
It's not.
yeah.
Throw it on the curb, nigga. We got tight. Like, nah, nigga, we taking that shit home. We
Yeah.
taking that championship ring. Like, that costs too much to be on the curb. Like, we
Yeah.
taking that shit with us. We got that.
That was a fun summer. I think that summer prepared me for what I had in store for that season that just went past. I see it. That's summer for because it was competitive at the end of the day. Like, everybody was trying to win, so it was like now you see a team like we was like making a run, and it was like, all right, now this is the team to beat. And it's like, you know, in the summer everybody, you know, they playing around, try to not take it serious because it's a park. Like, everybody made sure they was prepared, like making sure everybody was coming, all type. Yeah, it was a fun summer though. And everybody in the Westchester area was popping out too, so that made it even more
Nigga.
fun.
Even the bro.
Everybody was popping out.
We got from different areas on our team.
Bro,
Everybody was popping
was-
out.
It's crazy.
there was some
The
people.
unity is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, when this shit is all said and done, we gonna look back and be like, yo, damn, we had Mount Vernon niggas next to New Orleans next to Port Chester niggas, Port Chester niggas next to Elmsford and Greenberg niggas. We had there's different people from different places on our team. And we had every hood behind our bench. You swing on one of our players, you stupid. You stupid. Like, you an idiot. You an idiot.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shout out Spanks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not yet. Shout out my face, man.
Spanks, man.
I don't even go.
Spanks said it best.
I don't even go lie.
You signed to the pound.
Spanx gotta be one of the funniest dudes.
Niggas know.
He's funny.
Shout out another normal podcast too, man. Links will be in the description.
Nah, Spanx. Shout out Spanx. Yo, Spanx a funny dude.
Nah, that's a funny.
He's a funny dude. I ain't gonna lie.
He was like, you MC Cheese.
Yeah, he crazy.
Nah.
Like, that summer was fun and competitive. I just wish people knew what I was doing that summer. That's all.
No, niggas knew what you were doing.
I
see,
just wish people knew.
Once
beautiful-
again, he's doing that humble. Don't.
That's how I am.
Hell. That was the first time all summer I panicked. Like, he was like, yo, bro, my car f***ed up. I don't know if I can make it. I'm like, yo, I'm coming. Nigga, my son Jaleel, shout out Lil. Nigga, Lil was like, yo, bro, chill, bro, we'll be alright. What's up? You know, I was about to pay tolls, all that shit. I had a quarter tank. I don't give a fuck. Like, I was about to get that.
Anything for that win.
I think that's when Ferris changed. Once we beat Gun Hill, you know how Westchester be sometimes. You know, the Bronx is the bullies. Like, everybody, the big bad wolf. Be scared. Once we,
I really feel like
No,
Westchester
but
ball is better than.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Like
all that shit stopped.
even from that experience of like Ferris ball and all that type of stuff, the amount of like love that from 914, Bronx, even some people from Brooklyn that I even spot up to, even some people from Queens that I even say hi to. I was like yo, you
Ferris
guys had
was
an
getting
event
the
here
love.
and all that type of stuff. I was like, nah, this Fred, like, you know, but. Like the
Ferris.
amount of like love that y'all receive, bro. Like it's crazy. I can't wait for next
I can't
summer.
wait for this
They
summer.
told me to stop posting because
For what?
people in the park.
For what?
I don't know. That's what the city of White Plains told me. They said
Stop.
you have to stop posting and stop publicizing the league because we having way too many people in the park. But I'm not gonna stop.
Exactly. Duh.
I'm gonna keep doing this shit.
I think opening day gonna be something epic.
The movie.
For sure. Most definitely.
Oh, yeah,
I'm saying,
opening
my
day
mindset
would be
now,
crazy.
like I was telling Meech, you know, off camera, is like, you know, we understand Meech's zone right now. We understand what he has in store, the shit he has to do. So everybody's assuming Meech is gonna be there every game and Ferris and all of that, and it's probably not gonna happen. But at the same token, still not sweet. I hope niggas think because they don't see Meech, it's gonna be sweet. We still gonna have a party in that motherfucker. Like, we gonna have a beat on it. It's just worse when Meech is there.
Yeah. It's like more of a action man.
You know, we got guards on our team that, you know, when Meech is there, they can get a calm 10 to 15, but they itching to get 30.
They really itching to get
He makes a.
Yo, press the Don. That's a Don DeMarco.
My guards is like, oh, it's time. So I hope I don't think it's sweet. Because you talking about our backcourt, Meech coming from preseason workouts, all of that shit from Jersey and all that.
I didn't even know that though.
Brandon used to come fresh off the clock from Amazon with the vest on.
Definitely with the duffel.
With the duffel.
Yeah, with the duffel, yeah.
Straight off the clock, out the van.
Yeah, with the duffel. Big
Shout out to
duffel
Brandon.
bag, yeah.
And he's the man killing y'all.
Those.
We gonna have a party.
A light 30.
People sleep on Brandon though. People sleep on.
He's a
light
fucking
30.
They got
bucket.
PJ. PJ don't do nothing. Get off his couch.
TJ, yeah, bro.
Yo,
Yeah, he got on his couch.
I
On
got-
the couch.
I got a great question for everybody in this room. Name me your top 5 in each position for 914.
Right now.
No. It could be all
No,
time.
no,
all
I
time.
want number 4.
Right now.
I want
All
number 4.
time.
Can we do?
all
Can
time.
we do
All
right
time,
now?
all time.
Nah, can we do right now?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Can we do right
Hell
now?
yeah.
Right, right now?
Yo, you a dangerous. I know you.
listen,
you
man.
you peep that though, right?
Nah,
And this is a clip. This is a clip, Alex. Yo, this is a clip. You see, he humble, but he.
No, yeah, no.
We can do it right now,
I
though.
want to hear it. I want to hear it. I'm not answering it though.
You not.
I'm not. I'm just asking. God.
No, let me hear.
The best guards out of 914 right now is Meech and RJ Davis.
Okay.
Who's better?
I have Meech.
Who's better?
Wait. All right. So backcourt or
No. Now this is the topic
I
now.
think it's all about what you want. I think if I need a killer to go in there and just strictly just get the job done and kill these niggas, I'm going to Meech every time.
Can I stop you? Yeah, stop you. All right, so boom, right? Couple years ago.
You see how he did? You see how he was like,
We gonna talk about.
We gonna talk about right now?
Look, right?
You see how he was like, we gonna talk about right now, right?
But hear this though, right? So I remember this was during COVID. I remember this. This was during COVID, and I forgot.
Oh, the
I forgot
pound
somebody
runs.
went. Nah, not even the pound runs. Not even the pound runs. Somebody went live. Somebody went live, right?
Yeah.
Boom. So I guess the talks was me or RJ.
Oh, wasn't that
Yeah.
what?
Let me explain. It was me or RJ, right? So I joined the live. Like I was just watching though. I'm watching. So everybody, some said me, some said RJ. Most people said RJ though, right? So boom.
I say both.
The reason behind that was because they was like, all right, well, Meech looks like he doesn't lead. Like Meech doesn't.
That doesn't make any logic.
Nah.
No, but this is what I seen in the comments though. Like I'm just reading the comments.
How would you
Meech
know
is-
that though? Unless you're not in the field.
Meech is not a leader. Like if it's 1-on-1, this is what some people say. If it's 1-on-1, probably Meech because it's 1-on-1,
Meech is crazy,
right?
bro.
Now if it's like team wise, everybody went with RJ because it was like, all right, well,
That's
Meech is not a
reasonable.
leader. Meech is not a leader, right?
But
I'm thinking right. Like damn, like I led my team to success. Like every team I've been on, I led them to success. Like this is me humbly speaking. Like I
Factory.
led each and every team that I've been on to success. How am I not a leader? I'm just asking the question. Like how am I not a leader?
Factory.
And how can someone?
This
and
is
my
not
question is,
1-on-1 with me and RJ. I'm just saying, how am I not a leader?
and my question is, how would someone say that? How? That's an assumption. Like, how can someone say, "Yo, he just don't give off the leader vibes"? Like,
I
how
don't
would
know.
you not in the locker room?
You gotta ask whoever said that. There's a lot of them.
And you a stupid.
Like under the lights of real basketball, for sure. Like you see it, it's glaring for me. Like things, whether it's Mount Vernon, FDU, Stack.
Factory.
Now, if you're going to pinpoint Meech in his game off of Ferris, you can't. Because playing for us, you have every person has that one glaring thing that they're going to do every game. So to say Meech is Meech is not the only leader of our team. We got other dudes that are vocal, do other things. But he is the main one. He is. But you can't base that just off Ferris. But if
Facts.
you look at like under the lights, real basketball, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's street ball.
Yeah, that's treatment. That's different. It's totally different. So it's all about where you're judging him from. Now, I've seen him on all, and he is a leader.
But you know what I mean, like RJ from my area, so I'm not going to, like, he not my best friend or nothing, but I'm not going to get somebody else in my area code
And he
at
talks
all.
outside of RJ and Meech is black.
At all. Like, but I think, but this is what I think, right? Like, cause like even with me, like it was mainly off politics. Like obviously RJ for sure had a better high school career than me. Obviously, like that's not even like our shit's not even close. Like he went to North Carolina, I went to St. Like if you do the comparison, like he went to North Carolina, it's like oh shit, and you be like oh where he go? St. Thomas Aquinas. The fuck is that? You get what I'm saying?
But then again,
But there's so out.
Wait, hold on.
Let me finish. Right? This is because this is what went on.
You see, now he's starting to pop.
No.
over.
I'm not. I'm just. You feel? I'm trying to. You feel me? I'm just trying to pinpoint some things, right? Because this was the talks that was going on in the summer. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like, all right. So I don't say nothing. They start saying, you this, you that, you not doing this, you not doing that. I start barking on people. It's like, oh, he getting cocky. Cause he on D1, he getting cocky. But it's like, all right, which one do y'all want? You feel what I'm saying? So like which one do you want? I was at D2 for 4 years. I haven't been talking to y'all since. Y'all was holding that over my head because I went D2.
I went
And I
D1
was
my
still-
first.
and I was still doing, and I was still like, I didn't even if I didn't get the extra year, like I was, bro, I was prepared to do an extra year D2. I didn't care. I ain't care.
No, he found out from me. That was my roommate.
Yeah, I found out from him.
I went in the gym to work out. I'm in there, people acting weird. I'm like, what's going on? My coach had texted me from high school like, yo, Tobin's leaving, he's going, nobody knows yet, but it's about to get leaked. I'm like, what the f? So I go back to the room, and he said he's taking Meech and G with him. So me and him, we talk about everything. So I'm like, what the f? He didn't even tell me he was leaving. So I go to the room, he's asleep. I wake him on, yo, bro. Like, I show him the message, I'm like, leaving? Like, what are you talking about? Like, he don't know what the fuck
I'm in
going
deep
on.
sleep, bro.
Yo,
I'm in
I
deep
said,
sleep.
you going with Tobin? He said, going where? I told him he was going to FDU. He said, I'm not going nowhere. He went right back to sleep. And then I said, he's like, yo, tell Meech come talk. I said, yeah, he's sleep. He's not going nowhere. He's not getting out the bed. I tell him, I said, yo, they want to talk to you. He said, bro, I'm asleep. Like, I'm not going nowhere. I don't know nothing about none of that. I'm going to sleep. I'm not messing with this nigga. He sleep. Simple.
That's really what went on. That's really what went on.
That's really how it went down.
That's really what went on. Like I wasn't planning on going to. I didn't care. I'm staying here. I'm staying here.
You could go on Twitter. It's a big ass paragraph.
Facts.
Bro. He was coming back for his 5th year, staying where he started. He was not leaving.
I ain't care about no politics. Like
it took him like a couple of weeks to say like, all right, fuck it.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. He asked us what he should do. I told him he should stay. Everybody was saying he should go D1. I wasn't really jacking the move by the coach for a minute. Like then, what's he said? He was bringing him down. He deserved that D1.
Yeah. But here's the thing, right? But here's the thing.
Hold up. Wait, say what you saying again?
He deserved that D1, but he made his ground at that D2.
Exactly. People don't understand that.
Now that's a great conspiracy.
People don't understand that though. People don't.
It's only right.
People don't understand that, bro.
That got still.
People don't understand that.
I played in the ECC. I went to Queens College.
Yeah.
In the same conference as Meech. They got a still.
People don't understand that, bro. Like people don't understand that, bro. And I was prepared to do actually at D2. I didn't care. Like this is where I'm a person where I start from is where I'm gonna finish. Like that's how I rock. Where I start is how I'm gonna finish. I was gonna do 5 years at D2. And I didn't care. I don't care who was saying what y'all know what's up. I was about to stay. But when you look at the bigger picture, like, you know, that like coach is my guy, like I love him forever. Like that's a better opportunity for him. So you can't be mad at that. Like once you understand the bigger picture of everything, like you cannot be mad at all. So once he got the opportunity to bring me in and my boy G with him, it's like I took a lot of pressure off me. I'm like, oh, all right, that's.
And then afterwards, it's like you see like the players that choose like the D1s, and then comparing them to like the the great players that play in like, you know, JUCO, D3, and then they transfer to a reputable D1, right? I find it better for like those players to like do that route instead of like going to like, you know, like a.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. Some in D3 that are up in D1.
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
like, you know what I'm saying. That's not even encourage or bake somebody in D1.
But
you can't say it.
So it's like this, like a person that an athlete that was in the D3 school and all that type of stuff that has all that type of experience, any type of division, like comparing to like the story, right? I'd rather lean into what Meech said than to like stay into like.
But that's a
school,
great conspiracy.
Yeah.
Like if
that's just to go to a D1 school.
Yeah, like we was prepared. We had a good freshman class coming in.
Y'all still won this year, right?
Yeah. They still won. They still won. But we wasn't even thinking about our conference. To be honest, we wasn't thinking about that.
Nah.
We was talking about like Elite 8.
It would have been crazy, bro.
We talking about like Elite 8 national. Like that's what we was talking about. And we was prepared until, you know what I mean, until that happened. So, but like, I think that's what makes the story like even more like propelling. Like, cause, you know, coming out of high school, I wasn't nothing when I came out of high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what kids tend to do now is like, especially like when they're like getting closer to graduation and they don't got nothing to go to. It's like, damn, should I go prep? And ain't nothing wrong with prep. And there's nothing wrong with prep school at all. But it's like, you got all these, like, whether it's D3, D2, like, kids go away from that now and they go the prep route. It's like, all right, if I go prep, I could get a school that could look at me. And sometimes you got to look at it as this, right? If you go prep out of high school and you don't have an offer, you go prep and you still got the same looks you had from high school, you just wasted a year. And you could have just went to the school that wanted you coming out of high school, and you could have had something there, and you know, and basically wasting a year. So that's how I looked at it. Like even with my decision, like when I talked to my pops, like, cause I went to go prep. I was one of those kids, so that's why I don't really bash no high school players that think the same, because I was one of those. So like, I wanted to go prep. Like I felt I was a Division I player. That's how I felt. no matter what people thought, I felt like I was a Division I player coming out of high school. You know what I mean? And it was like, nah, I'm gonna go prep. My dad was like, all right, so what if you get hurt at prep? You know, like he just start putting me through like
crazy
different aspects of it. Like, what if you get hurt at prep? Now the schools that wanted you don't want you. Now you're not the same player how you was before. Now what?
Even the situation where you are at now, having to pick
Exactly.
between the two, it's like all right, that's a good conspiracy. Like anything could happen.
Exactly. Like my pops. One thing. My mom.
You want to say, but anything could.
None of those decisions, whether it was to go to FDU or whether to go to stay at Stack, was a bad decision.
You're
When
right.
you think about it, like it was the best of both worlds. Like he could have stayed at Stack and did what he was already doing, or went to FDU with a coach that's gonna let him be him because he's been with him for 4 years, same system, same. It's just a bigger level. Like it's a win-win situation.
And new opportunities too as well.
Right. You feel me? And I just want like, cause like kids now they ask me like, now that I did what I did, it's like they tend to ask me that question like, don't like if it like, cause it tends to happen with D2s and D3s, like whatever coach is throwing you the key, rock with them, cause all you doing is you're not hurting them, cause all they're gonna do is recruit somebody else. You hurting yourself, cause now you're gonna go somewhere that you want to go to that they don't want. And, you might not play. Then you got to transfer. Now you got to go through all of that. You know what I mean? So, like, coming out of high school, it's like, go where you want it, not where you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I looked at it. Because, like, I ain't going to lie. Like, and my coach say all the time, like, he texted me like 100 times. I curved every text he sent. I ignored it. And he could have been like, I'll recruit somebody else. He ain't do that though. And once we lost at States, I still had nothing. Like that was my only offer. And he came to my States game. And I didn't even know that until he texted me. So I just went there. And it's like every kid should think that, cause like it's like, bro, you only hurting yourself. Like if you work hard and you trust it, and if you work hard and you doing it on a consistent basis and you trust it, like go where you're wanted, like cause you ain't gonna get it back. Like you ain't gonna get it back. Like now that I'm thinking about it, like you won't get it back. Cause now what I think about is like, what if I did go prep?
Anything could have happened.
Exactly.
I mean, there's good outcomes and there's bad outcomes,
Right.
but
Exactly. So it's like everything happens for a reason. My coach got that job. Like trust me, I spoke to my pops. I think I spoke to my pops about this shit probably like good 10 times a day. Like. Cause I was frustrated, but I was confused like on what to do. Like, and I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I want to stay, but it's like I've been wanting to go Division I. It's like you putting too much stress on yourself, bro. Do what's best for you. But then it's like I've been here for 4 years, bro. And I mean, let me try this Division I thing out for you know what I mean. So, It was a great opportunity, like, and we did what we did, so it makes it more special, especially with the turnaround we had, with them being 4-22, and then we win 20 games the next season, and then go to the tournament. You only won one game in the tournament, by the way. We won 2, so
arguably should have been 3. But
it's cool. It's cool.
Refs.
But man. Like on another note, man, kids should like take notice of that, man. Like. Just doing what's best for them, man. Choosing the right. I think that's mainly off of the circle they got around them. I think, in my opinion, like I think most high school players, like athletes, they tend to make the wrong decision because of how many voices in their ear. So I mean, just making sure you got a great circle around you, and obviously, the decision is yours at the end of the day because you're the one doing it. Yeah. So. But if you got college coaches drooling all over you, yeah, go with them. Don't go where you want to go. Go where you want it. You know what I'm saying? That's really it.
So to close things out, what's next for Meech?
I'm just still working out. I'm trying to catch up with some family. But yeah, we should know in a few weeks or so. It's definitely gonna be. It's definitely gonna be something though. But yeah, y'all know in a couple of weeks though. But we just staying humble, staying blessed. That's really it.
I want to give a huge shout out to everyone in the background. Like this, like y'all ain't even gonna lie. Like y'all, these stories is tough. I ain't even gonna hold you.
That's a fact. No,
You
it's
never know
it's way deeper. Like people don't understand, bro. It's way deeper than basketball, bro. It's way deeper. Ask him his first impression of me.
You probably didn't even with him.
Like,
I knew it.
Because it's like it's a clash of like just the same people. You know, like when you go in there, you dog eat dog mentality. I didn't know him from a hole in the wall walking in there. You know, like I just know like this is the person that got the spot that I want. You know, so like you going in there, y'all just going like if you walked in a stack practice with no idea of who anybody was and just seeing the second unit, which I was on, in the first unit, him like just going against each other, you wouldn't know who's starting on that team. You just know all these kids. So like, you know, like it's not like it was always love, but it was just like I gotta get to where he's at. So I'm not about to be buddy like right now. I'm gonna see what he's doing. Now I gotta learn this and I gotta do the same thing because this is what I'm trying to get to. And that's how we just got so close. It just got roommates second year. Like it came from not seeing each other to like being each other every day. Like Tobin, like it was a point where me and him was just going at it. Like it was like Tobin would say something, like he was just picking our brains. Like, all right, you gonna let him do this to you? You gonna let him do this to you? You gonna let him do this to you?
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
Bullet won every drill today. Meech won every drill today. Like it's like, all right, Meech. All right, like it's just like I'm not talking to this nigga for the rest of the day. Like I gotta focus. Like one time in practice we going so hard, he gonna blame it on me, but it's his fault. He banged his head into my head. We had to get stitches at like 1 o'clock in the morning on Halloween. So we in the hospital for like 3 hours. They partying. We sitting like this. We ain't speak the whole night. Like just sitting like this, just sitting there.
Yeah, because he's like, yo, Samantha over there with her friends, you know what I'm saying? Something could happen at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
They try to say we had to stop. We couldn't hoop for like 3 days. Whatever. We get to the party. We are sitting right next, like this. Just stand there, just straight, mad face, not say anything. Go back to the same room.
They probably look like I had the gun in it.
Go back to the same room. Don't say nothing to each other the whole day, and then wake up the next morning and just simple. It's over. Like we just the same. So it just at first, you know, you like but really you like him. Like y'all the same person. So we just grew into like being like a smart brother.
But you ain't answered the question though. What was your first impression?
I ain't with you. I said that.
You said I was cocky.
Oh nah, you like.
That's everybody's first impression though.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I think the same thing about me.
I don't get that.
That's
My
what
first
I'm
impression was
saying.
quiet.
Nah.
Real quiet.
Yeah,
Nah,
everybody said the same
I
thing.
thought you was flashy.
Quiet.
You know, you said don't talk to him. I'm the same way, but I talk.
But then that's gonna make you more like, you know what?
I'm gonna talk.
You
Yeah, I'm gonna talk, and he gonna talk. and it's
I'm not
like,
even gonna
ah,
lie.
he's cocky, but really,
I thought my first impression of you and all that type of stuff, I thought you was like hard nosed, like flashy.
Oh, flat nah. I was never
Flashy.
Nah, I was never a flashy dude at all.
In New York, and then we the same. Like we just alike. I swear. It was just like, all right, this is someone I can
Meech
kick
got a
with.
big demeanor.
Yeah, everybody. That's everybody's first impression. Like, yo, you cocky.
I don't get that.
Like, really?
I don't get
No,
quiet.
I'm not.
Like,
I'm
reserved.
not, I'm
You
not
more
cocky at all.
reserved.
It's not
I
cocky.
hate cocky people.
It's not cocky.
I hate cocky
it's just
people.
flashy.
Like
That's really
I like
That's
cocky
really
to
it.
an extent.
Like when you
Like
see it, like if someone talking, like
that was
I get
crazy.
mad at you if you really like in the gym doing it.
That was crazy.
Nah.
I'm not repeating that. No, I'm telling you what I said. I said I like cocky to an extent.
Nah, chill. Why you gotta
That
repeat it?
Huh?
Yeah.
I just had to repeat. Yeah, that was crazy. He even laughed.
He can talk all the shit he want. He really put in the work. Like in the gym all day long, he can talk all the shit he want. I would never be mad at a person that pops that shit and put in the work. Now if you pop me doing shit, yeah, it's a problem. But he's putting in the work. Like I'm asleep. He's getting up going to the gym.
I don't know nobody that work harder than him.
I'm like,
It's like
Facts.
I'm telling you, like I'm seeing, like, I will work out after practice. Sometimes coach be like, oh, you're not doing it. What you mean? Meech come in here at 5 in the morning. Bet, I'm in here at 5 in the morning. Like, and I'm seeing it. I'm like, I'm asleep. I hear the moving in the morning. I'm like, he's getting up, going to the gym. I check my phone. It's about 4:30. I'm like, he got class at 8:15. Fuck it, I'm going.
I use Meech's name all the time when I train the kids. When I'm training them, I use his name all the time. Like these kids, basically last summer and all that, them being able to finally see Meech in person, I could tell the kid, yo, go to McDonald's, walk all the way to New Jersey, go through Mount Vernon, come back to Greenberg. That's one. That's one suicide. And even if they want to suck their teeth, I'm like, all right, see this. See the work Meech be putting in? I got to do a little funny things. I'm like, y'all sucking out to get. Y'all don't want to be like Meech.
Y'all want to stay with him.
I ain't gonna lie, you gotta know bro to see his work ethic.
It's not make you look at other people different that you thought worked hard for real. Like, it's like, all right, that's not real work. What you doing is not real work. Like, this is real work. Like, I thought I worked hard before I got to college. Don't get me wrong, I'm always in the gym, but like, I thought I worked hard before I got to college. But like, when you get there, it's like, all right, now
He making your average a little bit, so now you gotta step your game up.
But like, the average person just gonna be like, like I'm still, but the person that actually wants better gonna be like, nah, I gotta do better now. Like, I gotta
also in college, what you realize when you play college sports, there's a lot of perpetrators like on your team. It be that when you first get there, the first maybe month or so, everybody want to act like they got KG and Mamba mentality.
Mm-hmm.
As the time progresses and as the season progresses,
slow down.
they start going back to their normal self because they want to impress the new people that's coming in.
First day on campus, everybody on the team's in the gym.
Whoever can
Everybody on the team's in the gym.
keep going.
Now, March, it's not everybody not in the gym. It's about 2-3 people on the team. That's the people that's first team. That's the people that's all Americans. Those are the people that average 20 points. People gonna say, "Oh, he don't pass the ball." He don't gotta pass the ball. He take 3,000 shots a day and make them shits. He gonna shoot that shit in the game. I ain't gonna shoot 3,000 shots a day to not shoot the shot I like in the game. You shoot. Some people don't get in the gym. I'm not gonna pass you the ball to shoot a shot that I work on every day, 3,000 times a day when you don't do it.
Because I was one of them perpetrators for sure. I was one of them by late June, nigga. Oh, man, this shit, nigga. When is this shit over? I was one of those. So I know the difference. I know the difference. I was like, yo, where the shorties at? All these ass.
Shout out to
We're going with a party, yeah.
Yo, if I'm practices, you see me running through campus at 4:58 for 5 a.m. practices. I was one of those. So when I see one of these, I can tell kids I was one of these. Meech and them was one of these. Like, I've seen it. So I'm telling you from experience.
You got 6 a.m. practice. He in there at 5 o'clock already stretching. People still in their third dream.
Like all those times, we used to go to parties off campus. We had 5 a.m. practice. We'll get back by 3:30 a.m. I would go in the locker room and go to sleep with my jersey on, with my practice uniform on, just so I could wake up at 5:55 and run upstairs. Like that, I know he wouldn't do no shit like that.
If there's practice the next day, ain't no going out.
I don't even go out like that, period. I don't even go out like that. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, like bro said, like, you gotta know me to really know, like, the work I put in. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, it's been nights where I'm with the bros, like, but it's an understanding, like, yeah, I'm going out with y'all, but I got this in the morning. Like, I'm coming from them straight to the gym. Straight to the gym. Swear to God. Like, I'm, like,
Shout out to you.
like I said, bro, I'm humble. But I'm humble. Like, I'm humble, but like, man, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I'm really like,
Because it
I'm
takes a lot
cut,
of
like,
dedication. You know that.
I'm really cut, bro. I'm really.
Like, if you just say it, it don't sound. You gotta see it.
Nah, you gotta see it. Yeah. Like, I'm really cut, bro. I'm really like, when I say, bro, I'm really like,
But
cut from a different cloth, bro.
It's good that it had people like it's good that you have people like them in your corner because there's people that you in the position that you have right now be people that hate. There be people that, like, you know what, get jealous or get envy. Not only that, want something that you got. Not only that, you have people that support you and want to.
But you know, it's so scary. You also got people that they see you doing good, and it's like, come party with us till like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Get your life up real quick. Nah, you really got people like that, which is scary.
That don't know their roles neither.
Right.
Like at the end of the day, we all in here for him, but we all got different roles in his life.
That's a
We all
fact.
came into his life in different.
That is the realest. Nah, that's real.
I understand solely what they've been through. I understand what they've been through, and I get that. But I know my role. I know when it comes to Ferris and any other street ball shit, or he go out or anything like that, Meech can walk outside barefoot on fucking rose petals. Cause it's like that. It's like that. Like they seen everything. They seen everything, and we fully aware of that, and we understand that. I know when Meech, if I say, yo, Meech, come out here, I know I'm coming with him.
Really though.
Like no cap. He was like, I'm bringing my
Really
niggas. I'm like, all right,
Really
back.
Once you went outside, I knew who you was going to get. I
was like, oh,
But niggas. But people, what you just said, like the circle is tight.
For sure.
The circle has to be tight, and it got it. I don't even think it's like tight, but it gotta be the right people. It has to be the right people. Yeah, but like you said, bro, everybody.
But a lot of don't know they wrong.
That's what I'm saying. But that's the problem. But that's the problem.
They like once, and the funny thing about it is that once that person that's reached that level of status and all that type of stuff, and they're trying to bring you up, don't try to buy his stuff. Try to
Pause on that.
Pause.
We having a good ass conversation.
Yeah, word. Yeah,
good ass conversation.
But they started being jealous and then turned the other way, going
'Cause
left.
cause-
It gets weird after that.
That's people.
Cause I ain't gonna lie.
Shit ain't never gonna change.
I ain't gonna lie.
People always gonna be like that.
Cause I ain't gonna lie. Cause when we and this one I always noticed it. Cause I watch. I'm a big observer. Like when we won in Purdue, when we beat Purdue,
Pride.
I ain't gonna this is when I really started to see I ain't gonna lie. Thank God I'm really prepared for this before, cause people from people I don't even know they. Damn, bro. I always been telling you this. I always been. Damn, bro. I remember me and you. I always told you this. I'm like, bro.
You dapped me up. I know you. What the fuck?
I seen you in the layup line when you was on Riverside, nigga. I dapped you up. Remember that?
I'm like, bro. Crazy.
Just be a time.
I'm like, crazy, but. Yeah, that's why I'm a big, I said, bro, I'm a big observer. I observe things that shit. We ain't never had a conversation until that happened. What happened when what happened to when I got into the car accident? Where was you at? You wasn't there for that. You ain't check
Only
up
a small soup.
You ain't check it, even a small checkup. You ain't check up on me. Now that I'm on ESPN and you know what I mean? It's I remember we was at Dunkin' Donuts and we went to Hartley Park.
Crazy.
You ordered the strawberry frosting?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, this is crazy.
He just.
I'm like, bro, this shit crazy. And I showed them, yo, y'all remember him? I don't know him from a hole in the wall. I don't know him.
It's only just none of us. They don't fuck with that.
If that, I don't even think it's 9. It's less than that probably. And it's a strong, bro.
This shit is written.
He
can stop playing today. This nigga's a legend already.
Yeah.
Anything past today is his will and determination. That he just wants to do. A legend already. We're not talking 914 no more. We passed that. We passed that already. This is written.
But
from basketball.
That all, but I ain't gonna lie. This all come from just staying patient and it's not not rushing things like in high school I ain't nobody watched me. I ain't gonna lie, in high school Jay was the man. Jay was the man. Me and Jay was Batman and Robin, for real. But Jay was just that was in my opinion it's our senior in my opinion nobody was fucking Jay at all. Nobody. He won Mr. Basketball. He averaged 30. He averaged 30. Nobody.
Pill.
Nobody. And you know, so crazy. Like I even heard people like, I ain't gonna lie, I know.
But it's crazy that you say that because it's like, y'all had the best backcourt.
Exactly. You feel me? But you know, so crazy. Like I even heard like it's like I know Meech tight. Like Jay got this, Jay got that. Meech don't got nothing. I know Meech tight. Why would I be tight? That's my brother. Like I'm happy for him. Like I'm happy to this day. I'm still happy for him. I support him in anything he do. Like I just waited my turn. I was never the type to do that. Ever.
Now that's key.
I'm never the type to do that. I waited my turn. Like he went D1, I went D2. So what? We still work out together. Don't matter. I could call him right now. He gonna answer. His father is my uncle. That's how deep it is. Like people don't know that. Like people just talk. Like people don't know that. Like I'm really like, I'm the definition of staying patient. Like waiting my turn for real. Like you feel me? Like I ain't have nothing coming out of high school at all. Like people still think I had something coming out of high school. I'm like, bro, I didn't have anything, bro. I didn't have nothing like at all. I couldn't even blink at something if I wanted to, for real. Like I just waited my turn, and you know, when you wait your turn and you work hard, you get good things out of it. I just want people to see that.
When you realize, this goes for everybody in the room. When you realize that that you great at what you do, you're gonna have haters. That's how you know that you're great. So once you figure that out, once you once you figure out who the haters are, once you have your own lane, once that lane is like, you know, helping you out and all that type of stuff, like sky's the limit. The only thing you gotta do is just like, you know, show up. Like
that's basically what you gotta do.
Damn, you know what I just peeped? This is the. But it feel dumb normal though.
Yeah, right. We just talking. We just chopping it up.
So
we just chopping it up.
Sudden Moves is in the building. Ha!
We just chopping it up.
I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give you a shout out as well. I gotta give everyone a shout out as well, cause like, in a sense, like y'all made this conversation like more like, and yeah, this is the first time I ever like
interactive. Like it's,
I ain't even gonna lie.
It's like a barbershop talk. Yeah. I mean,
usually
you've been doing
so
this
straight to the questions, like.
People be flogging, bro. Like people be flogging. I feel like people be flogging for the lifestyle they want, bro. Just be yourself. Like I'm myself. Like I go anywhere. Like I'm never uncomfortable where I go, ever. Like I'm very comfortable. But I also understand where I'm at, and I also understand what's around me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I mean, like
going back to when we was 7th grade, bro was walking from the south side and all to the north side in a blizzard.
People don't know that.
Practice. Like for practice, it was blizzard outside. It was just him walking, like from the south side to the north side.
In the ride, he definitely was walking. He's the only one from the south side.
There was a point in time me and Meech were basically living together. Workouts 3 times a day. Working out at 7 in the morning, then 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 8 o'clock at night.
They don't see us
every day.
7 a.m., 7 p.m. Every summer. He was doing that nonstop.
We doing this on Fridays after the workouts. There's 3 workouts a day on Fridays. Then we go to parties after. We come back, same thing the next morning. Same thing the next.
I swear to God, yo.
I keep one summer, going to my senior year, I was doing 7 a.m., 7 p.m. Couple times we go out. That 7 a.m., I might have missed it. Meech is there.
He's there.
No problem. Like,
we
all went out, all had fun and shit. Meech is there. No problem.
That's the thing.
I get there at 7 p.m. for the next one. They looking at me all shaking their head. Meech is there for the second workout. Ready already.
That's why we support him so much. I mean,
Yeah.
we done all been.
We don't have a chance. We don't have
We
opportunities.
all play ball. I mean, so it's like we stopped playing ball. You don't want.
I think that's what makes it special because we all play basketball. Like it was a point in time we all played basketball. Same team. Like we all played basketball. That's what makes it more like propelling at a sense. Like
This ain't no we just met him.
yeah, like
You know, this is 10 years in, 15 years in. Like,
See, a lot of people don't know that.
people don't know that though. Like this, like it's a story behind everything, bro. There's a story like I ain't gonna lie. Like My seventh. This is when I first made the team. Like bro said, like I was walking in a blizzard. The church is all the way on the north side. I live on the south side of Mount Vernon. I had to walk in the snow, whatever weather it was. I had to walk.
Mount St. Michael.
Basically, I'm on the border, bro.
Mount Vernon High School, like close to Mount Vernon High School.
I'm on the border, bro. Like
On the opposite side.
it was to a point, bro. It was a point in my seventh grade. My mom. This is when my mom had my first brother. She couldn't even move out of her bed. She couldn't move out of her bed, bro. I had a game that same day. I couldn't go at all. I couldn't go, and I wanted to go. I had to go. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta go. I ain't gonna lie, but I couldn't. Like she didn't want me to. She couldn't get out her bro, at all. People don't know that. People don't know that at all, bro. My mom couldn't move at all. Not a inch. I had to walk everywhere, every single where. I had to walk. I couldn't call no. This is when I ain't have no phone. I had a little track phone, bro. I had a little track phone. They had iPhones and shit. I had a little track phone. When I was around them, I used to hide that in my book bag. It is what it is, bro. Like, that's what it is. You all got it. At all, bro. At all. And I was in Greenberg.
That's why I met him.
And I was in Greenberg, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like people don't understand, bro.
I would have never known. But thing is, I would have never known that from your story. You get what I'm saying?
That, yeah. 'Cause people,
So it's like you guys.
people put, but like people wouldn't know that because I don't talk. Like I don't talk. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't, like I'm just not like I'm one of those where it's like I ain't gonna lie. If you wasn't there, like it's over. It's because you won't understand, bro. Like you won't. I'm not the type to vent to nobody. I don't care how close we is. I'm not even my pops. I don't vent to my pops. My pops be trying to like force like something wrong with you. Like you ask them. When I was young, I ain't gonna lie. I was mad as it was a lot of like I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was a lot of things going on, bro. I used to walk outside with a mean face,
But that's because of certain experiences that made you the way you are today.
Yeah, for sure. Like for sure, bro.
Why do you feel like you wasn't able to? Do you feel like it was because like you don't want to show any weakness? It was a sense of vulnerability.
That too, and it was just like, bro, like I just like you gotta understand, bro. I just moved out there. Like I don't really know y'all like that. Respectfully, like we had games and like when we used to win, everybody had their mom, their dads and shit with them. Who am I celebrating with? Who am I celebrating with? Y'all go home to your moms and dads. I'm going to my mom that can't move. She pregnant. She can't move at all. People don't know that though, 'cause I don't talk. It's a story, but I'm telling you, bro, it's a story to why I do what I do, bro. Like it ain't gonna stop. Like, it's a reason to it, bro. I'm trying to tell people, bro. I'm not cocky at all, bro. I'm really humble. I know how it feel to have. I know how it feel to be high and go low, bro. I'm telling you, I know how it feel. That's why I'm humble. Like people be like, oh yeah, like I have people telling me now, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you don't even know how special you is right now. Like I'm like, bro, I really don't care, bro. Like I still think I ain't do nothing yet. To be honest, if you wanna be honest, like I still think I ain't do nothing yet. Like y'all could say I'm special. I don't think I'm special yet. Like I still got a long ways to go, bro. Like long ways to go, bro. Definitely long ways to go. Like it's a whole story. It's deep. It's way deep. Like Fred said, like bro, my pops the reason why I'm here. Like my pops, like that's like people don't like. Cause you could have not really my pops. That's not really my pops, but he's my pops. Like in eighth, like 7th, 8th, like even 9th, 10th grade, like he used to tell everybody, like, yeah, that's my son. He used to come in like, he used to call you your son. I'm like, what? The fuck you talking about? Yeah, I ain't my pops. I ain't his son. Yeah, like it grew on me, bro. People don't know that, bro. Like people be, yo, you know what's so crazy?
PJ just found out this summer, right?
Yeah, PJ found out that was my pops.
His pops used to call.
But you was been in the mix even before, like.
Yeah, but we didn't know Meech yet.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So like when we see his pops, you know, his pops instilled some shit in us. You know what I'm saying? At basketball camps and all of that.
Right.
Then once we seen like, once I meet yo, that's my pops. I said, he good for life. He good for life over here, for sure.
And he prepared however this shit go. Like, that's why it was like I said before, I ain't had no pops. And I think that's where like my frustration came from. Like, just like trying to find the reason why my pops wasn't around. And he was doing shit that my pops was supposed to be doing.
And that would make you even more mad because you wish that you would have had that
At a younger age. At a younger age, yeah. But I started seeing a bigger picture when I got older.
It can
and
be
now
traumatizing.
it was like, damn, like he is my like, fuck it, it's my dad. Like I call him dad, pops, OG, everything, because that's what he is. Like he did things my pops was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, but people like it's way deeper, bro, way deeper. Like even my uncle, like ain't my uncle for real. That's just my uncle because he do shit like he's supposed to be. Like he's an uncle. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then obviously, you know, like Jay, I call him my brother. So it's like, it only makes sense. And those two been working me out since I was young. Like very young. Like they seen all sides of Meech, bro. Like frustration Meech. Like I used to walk in workouts mad as shit for no reason. Like it had nothing to do with them, bro. I had nothing. Like you could ask them, bro. He's like, yo, what's up with you, bro? Like, you all right?
After game we won,
Yeah, like after games we won, I'm still tight. Like
there was a time my dad didn't really like woke up to me just talking about certain shit.
Real talk. Real talk. Nobody like me, but that's how it was though. That's how it was, and I still I don't get that, but like I still get like I still walk around like I still got like I still walk around with like me mugging and stuff like that. Like people at school be telling me, like I ain't gonna lie, like they be telling like my teammates, ask them, they ask my teammates like, yo, I ain't gonna lie,
Is he good, Brad?
Not even that, like yo, he alright, like I'm scared to say hi to you because he look mean as shit. Like that's what people get. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm like, that's just how I am.
Nah, but you just gotta go
Yeah,
talk.
like I ain't gonna lie, like should I say hi to you? Like I don't,
Just focus. Everybody can't be social butterfly.
like you feel me?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that though.
Branch off and just go over here and conversate with people that we don't got nothing to talk about.
But I ain't gonna lie, this year I definitely been working on that though. I definitely been working on that, trying to just smile. But I just feel weird, like just smiling, like just walking around smiling. I ain't, you know what I mean? But I definitely been working on it though. But yeah, man, it's deeper than what everybody think. But you got some people that just think like, oh well, he good because Kenny helped him. Okay, so. Like, it's so crazy. My pops helped a lot of people. And people don't know that, bro.
He connects with people that don't got no father. Like, if your father not in your life, like that bound to connect.
That was my first coach. I'm on 5th grade team. I made the team in 3rd grade.
Look, they was in 5th grade. They already had the experience and everything. They knew him before me.
They went 38 and 0, 5th grade season.
They knew him way before I knew him. So he definitely the reason why I am who I am. So, and obviously my mother. So, man.
Nah, let me tell you, he's incredible, man. He's the first one to make me feel like I was nice and bold. Because when you from Westchester, especially Greenburg, you're not small.
Yeah.
To get any approval from Mount Vernon, New Road, things like that,
That's
that
big.
shit wrong with that shit. He the first one. He's the first one from Mount Vernon.
I mean, you was nice still, like.
Yeah, I never crossed paths with Semino and them like that.
Okay.
He the only one, him and Chunks. Only ones. But, nah, yeah, he's
Real thorough, solid. Real solid. Like for him to do that, like that's just like, cause you start to think like, damn, who else would have did that? Cause you know it was a point when my mom, cause my mom had told me, she had called me and told me that we was gonna move to Mount Vernon. And I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not moving nowhere. Cause this is a time I was living with my grandma. I was living with my grandma, and she was like, I just found a house in Mount Vernon. You gonna move in with me? I'm like, hell no, I ain't moving back with you. I love you though, but I ain't leaving my grandma. Hell no. And I'm not leaving the Bronx. That's how I felt. I'm like, Mount Vernon, fuck is that?
Same thing with my
I'm
story.
like, fuck is that? But it's like I left. I was like, you start to think like, damn, what if I never left? You get what I'm saying? Like, what if I never left? I don't know them. I don't know y'all. I'm probably not here if I don't move. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you gotta appreciate things, bro. Just make the right choices for you. That's all.
This has been.
This is a
Shit,
good
2 hours. 2 hours is crazy.
2 hours is tough.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. This is my first. This is my first physical podcast. Now that I'm thinking about it, I had Zooms and stuff like that. But
I mean,
this is my first one.
I mean, y'all made it fun.
That's a fact.
Honestly,
That's my first one.
this is basically what we do. You know, like just have like good talks.
And not only that, not
Just
to be
catch
on
up.
a surgical tip, and pause on that.
Are you good?
See what I'm saying? It's not-
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not to be too stern, it's just more so bring the home feel. I feel like not only with certain media companies, they want to be straight to the room, as I want to go to the root.
Yeah.
So I don't want to know about, you see, that intrigued me more than any other thing talking about the stories and talking about every story. You know what I'm saying? So it's like getting to the root of that.
Right.
Because there's a kid like that has that same story. And that's my mission, and that's my brother, and that's my cousin's mission, to shoot that same story. You got a 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 story. He got a story. I got a story. Alex do. So being the bridge to, connect stories together and,
That's a fact.
So we do. That's why the world and the mic is our logo. That's the reason why everybody is in one tribe in some way. Like the reason why the whole world is small in our eyes, and really everybody's connected that way. So yeah, that's what I would say.
I like that you said the logo piece, the meaning behind it.
Yeah, that was fine.
I appreciate it, and the two names. We watched two. Appreciate it. We watched two. I watched two movies. Pulp Fiction and American Gangster. Denzel Washington said sudden, and then Samuel Jackson said move, and then I just combined the two.
And
That's
That was just
That's tough.
shit with sister.
to be honest with you, I don't even think of it like a podcast anymore. I just think of it like I want to be the biggest media company. I done seen people in our field, even in the home team, Earn Your Leisure. They inspired. I was in rooms with them. You get what I'm saying? Crossroads, and they brought that light to me. It's I could do it too. So why not? And we young doing it. Do the math. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to.
Straight face.
But you get what I'm saying? It's just trying to be the biggest media company in the world. And now,
Doing that too.
My shit, our shit is down. Expenses. Shit, it represents the struggle, represents the streets, the trenches. That's the type of I want around us. No one's excluded though. I mean, everybody can get down. We all down. It's the pound. Unity. No matter where you from. Our teams don't just because I'm from Greenberg don't mean my whole team's just Greenberg. Nah. We only got one nigga on my team.
and that's B.
And that's it. So that unity shit is for real, bro. I just want 914 to be winning. I'm sick of this. I'm sorry. I'm sick of just trying shit with other areas and all of that. I need us to start uplifting ourselves.
And it's happening.
It's happening.
I don't even think it's starting to. You see a shift.
Yeah, we popping our collar now.
Fred, you don't even have to say too much. Next summer, All-Star Weekend, the movie. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
That's on there, though.
Yeah. Say the cue.
You guys comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. We're on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Everyone's links will be in the description. Tune in.
Peace.